Loco andaba con el camarín. Vamos a ver si está allá. De las 3 de la tarde. Loco andaba con el camarín. Vamos a ver si está allá. De las 3 de la tarde.
Hey everyone and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 896th stream. Happy 2024. Happy New Year, my friends. Thank you for being here. This is a test stream. Please note, right at the top, I got to make sure that I clarify that. There are a few reasons that this is a test stream, and the first and perhaps the most important of which is Well, I have a sort of silly, somewhat janky setup here. It is actually, well, it looks like it's working. I guess that's good, Jenny. I was working today, as has been the project for a little over a week now. Really just digging in on this home renovation. So let me catch you all up in case you don't know. And Ginny, it's so awesome to have you here. Ginny, I got to tell you, I don't know if you need to get going soon, but please join us in the thing I'll talk about in a little bit. But first, let me just catch everyone up on what has been going on. I'm definitely burning the candle at both ends. Not a healthy thing. I got to find that balance. But I have been working very hard helping the crew with this home renovation. We are actually converting our garage, and we are going to have a playroom, which will also be where I will stream. And a little shop, hobby room, and a closet, and a whole big cabinet system. So lots of storage for games and for toys and for all those sorts of things, video games, all of that, right? So it's been a big project, and today we actually weren't going to do anything today. It's funny, the guys, the crew weren't going to come because we had a few other delays and things like that, and then all of a sudden, it turned out that they were going to come and get some work done. Nice, Ginny. Oh, good. So it turned out that they were going to get some work done. And then also, we are switching our internet provider. So our current, we currently have two providers, but our current soon-to-be former provider, that is, they provided, decent speeds, adequate, but I was only getting 20 upload, okay? And, of course, I care about upload because I'm trying to put out a stream that is solid. I want a stream that is easy to view, so I do keep a lot of things low. I keep it at 1080p, which is a little high, but I keep it at 30 frames per second, and that sort of offsets the stream, makes it a little more stable, especially for people who have slower internet, which, especially where I live now, this is something that I encounter a lot, and I know a lot of people have. So, anyways, by the way, don't worry, I am not ignoring you. I'll go catch up on chat in a moment, but I just want to let you know what's going on. So we got fiber out at our house, and the ability to upgrade to a fiber, actually up to a 2 gigabit internet connection, and that is both up and down. 2 gigabit up and down. Now, we only ended up doing 1 gigabit up and down because that was, I thought more than enough, more than adequate. But yeah, so because we're doing all this construction, we didn't have all of the drywall up, so I was able, with the internet crew, to come in, and we were able to rewire things, run things through. I mean, I was crawling up in the ceiling, and I was running. We were drilling holes up through the framing, and we were running fiber optics cable or whatever. I don't know if that's what you call it. Basically, setting this up for where I'm going to be streaming. However, that is on the opposite side of where I am right now. This is one of the bedrooms. This will become baby's bedroom. Jenny, did you know that we're expecting a baby? Did you know that, Jenny Gravity? Yeah, Mana Bean. Yeah, Ms. Mana is pregnant. I don't know if you know that. Chrono, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna share a lot of this. Right now, I'm too, neck deep in just doing it. But I've been taking a lot of photos and things, and I will share more of this. Oh, good, Jenny. Okay, good. So this room is going to become, as it really was, which is the, another bedroom. It's meant to be a bedroom. This is connected to the other bedrooms through a hallway and a door out into the main living space. And then our garage is going to be, which is on the other side of the of this whole, of this whole property. On the other side, back there. That garage is going to be the main place where, the TV, video game systems, the streaming setup, my computer, all that's going to live. So we, of course, ran everything there. And then we have this mesh network because right now in this space, that's where we had ran things originally thinking that this was going to be the main space for streaming. It has been. We've got a hard wire over there. By the way, here's proof I've been working hard. This is perhaps the silliest of possible injuries one could get. This was from retracting a tape measure and getting like the worst metal paper cut. Anyway, there's a hard wire cable comes up through the floor here that was, under the, this is true, Chrono, that comes up through the floor. We actually just drilled a hole. It was underneath the house. Originally when we moved here, the guy actually crawled under here. Hey, how's it going, Crazer? And so we then realized on the other side of the house we didn't have internet because we have lath and plaster. It's an older house, really good walls, but very dense, so it doesn't carry Wi-Fi very well. So we got this like Google Mesh system, and we have 3 of those. One would go right next to the router, and then we'd sort of carry it down. So we have one in the living room and then one in our laundry room, which is down at the other end. So kind of spread out, and it would sort of get the garage, and that was fine. Well, now on the other side of the wall of the laundry room, utility room, is this router and this first of the mesh network. And then we have another in the laundry room because that is a solid wall, and then another in the living room. I might have to see how far I can extend this, move things around. But for now, this end of the house was getting like maybe 20 up and down, because I didn't have it all figured out yet. And so I just literally hardwired into the living room Google Mesh network thing and just ran like a 50-foot Ethernet cable into here. And then at first I plugged it right into my streaming laptop, and I thought, well, no, I also need to be able to access my PC, especially if I'm doing this role-playing game, which we'll get into in a second. So then I got my switch out and actually rewired stuff so that these 2 devices are hardwired. Sort of. It's a mesh, so it's like the farthest mesh away from the garage, but I'm getting 100 up and 100 down, which is better. That's hilarious, Chrono. That is so funny. What did it say? Hey, Google, tell a joke. Alexa, tell a joke. Hey, Siri, tell a joke. Anyway, I think I got y'all covered. Cortana, tell a joke? I don't know. Yo, Cortana. That's funny, Chrono. I love it. Did it tell you a joke? No, everything's going off now, Decaf Toaster says. I'm not giving any warnings either. But yeah, so I figured that I needed to do something temporarily. But I'm still working out there because we ran the fiber in, but I'm going to actually run Cat 6 cable for Ethernet all the way from that section, kind of where that hub is going to be. I'm going to run it through the attic, and I'm going to run down into like our closet, which should actually give gigabit where I'm currently drawing this hardwire from, which will mean that the mesh network should be great. Should be great. So, Crazer, excellent point. I'm going to get to this in a moment. Let me catch up a little bit on chat because it has been a hot minute. I've just been going on here. So Ginny is here, part of the early gang. That's awesome. Decaf Toaster couldn't have been better timing since he had just finished his Friday Night Doom, which I'm excited that you were able to come in and be here. That was awesome. And let's see, Chrono, it's so good to see you here. Chrono enters chat and is set up like a classroom. Oh no, is there a pop quiz? Why can't it be a folk song quiz? That's good. Better. Hey, anything's better than a metal quiz. I would fail that in a heartbeat. And then we, of course, have You're Awesome and Amazing. It's so good to see you here. Definitely want to see more stuff with trivia. I just haven't been able to go in. I got to catch up on the trivia. If you don't know, in my Discord, we now have a trivia section thanks to You're Awesome and Amazing. And it's super fun. Sorry, not trivia. Trivia is Pixel Night. Pixel Night has been doing awesome trivia. Now, there is, after the 100th entry of trivia in our server, Pixel Knight has his own threaded channel, which is fantastic. I love going back and reading up. Even if I can't read it during the day, at least I can easily scroll up. We also have a question of the day. That's the thing You're Awesome and Amazing made, which is super fun. It's great to go up and answer those, and you don't have to do them necessarily every day, but it's fun. So Pixel Knight not doing so well says, so yesterday I got great news. I didn't have to do this program I hate.
Everything that has transpired has done so according to my design. It was I who allowed your rebel friends to subscribe to your channel.
Love it. Love it. Thank you, Metal Ryan Cluster.
Wow, 19 months, whoa, can't believe it.
I can't either. Metroid, heyo, my friends. This is good. I have some ideas on how we can do some stuff here, but let me read. Pixel Knight said, I didn't have to do this program, which got him excited, because they couldn't extend something. But this is great. He could finally get some good progress on stuff again, and was going to buy a Steam Deck and celebrate. Then they said that they'd have to continue the program. I'm sorry. Sorry. But hey, as Chrono says, the program will pass. So hopefully sooner rather than later. Yes. All kinds of good stuff. Crazer, welcome on in. Pixel Knight says, maybe it's just so soul-crushing to do each night, especially since I was hoping to finally be able to stream. Yes. Mike-tron entered the chat. Mike-tron, my family-friendly fellow streamer. We've got Ginny's family-friendly fellow streamer, although hasn't streamed in a while. Scooter's in here, another family-friendly fellow streamer, and it is still Scooter102089. What is going on? I feel like your name was supposed to have changed, but I can still say Scooter102089. Crazer, my non-family-friendly fellow streamer, is in the chat. And Metroid, my family-friendly fellow streamer. There we go. All the family-friendlies and the non-family-friendly. Metroid had an end to my stream early today because my voice was hoarse, so I'm close to finishing Mario RPG. Excellent. Okay. Here's the thing. I need water. I'm testing some things. So the first thing I'm testing, it was Scooter, right? The first thing I'm testing is simply, am I getting solid internet? I'm seeing no drop frames. I'm seeing really stable. Actually, I can look and see bit rate here. Wow, that is a super. That's actually way more steady than it usually looks. Well, that's terrific. Which makes sense. So this is good. So the connection seems great according to Crazer. I get it, Scooter. No worries. You've got so much to do. I understand. Decaf Toaster says, I'm seeing some compression artifacts happening in the background. Okay. Oh. I wonder. Here's a question for you. Toaster, if you would go into the settings, and it should be somewhere around here. Yeah. And choose source as your resolution. Metroid, that emote is so hilarious. Ginny, if you have time, I am in mucho need of emotes. I also might be in need of some other things, but if you have time. But if you only have time for one thing, join me in a game. I'm really excited. Okay. Man, she has so little time that she can't even finish. I've got time. Okay, I don't. I can't say that I have money. All our money's going in this project, but I can arrange money, and I need some emotes. I think I'm like 8 slots or something behind at this point. Not to mention I could do some animated ones, but I don't know if you do animated ones, and there is another person who I might also who does animated ones that I could potentially work with too if you don't. So we can find out. But anyway, if you can only do one thing, what I would really like you to do is join in this very, very cool RPG that I want to play with people. And I'm going to talk about that now because Crazer was asking good questions. Let's do this. Whoosh. Quest. Okay, this is the thing. It's called Quest. Quest is the system we're using. I mentioned this, okay? So let me go back here. This is look at that. I love that around the campfire. I just love the vibe of this thing. Oh, there we go, Scooter. Okay, so this is the Quest digital game book. I am going to share all of. Might as well be called game. I get it. Okay, Decaf Toaster says I didn't realize it was a sign up, so I'm signed up now. Good. If you don't know, in Discord and on Twitter, and please go. I don't think people saw my Twitter, my tweet. I don't know why. I think it maybe is because it had a link in there or something, but I think the algorithms made it so that it was kind of hidden. If you go on Twitter, I have a whole thread. I put a lot of time and effort into trying to make this cool splash screen and everything. And I don't know what happened. It's like nobody saw it. It's like my worst performing tweet, because they give you little analytics and, like nobody saw it. But there's the link right there. If you want to go in, it's whentomeet.com and you can paste in the times you're available. Now, I got to talk to people because what I wanted sessions to be 2 hours, but with the potential to be 3. Okay. So it's hard when you're doing this kind of storytelling and tabletop RPG. You can't necessarily just go with like we're gonna do a hard stop, especially with what I'm trying to do, which is these sort of self-contained mini stories, these one-offs. So I agree. So I'm trying to give myself that extra hour of flexibility. So on here right now, on the When to Meet, when I looked at it, it appears to me that there's sort of like these times that like it works. I've got like 2 hour blocks that work. So I want to figure out, like, it looks like I'm probably going to do Monday night on the 15th and Monday night on the 22nd as my sessions. Those are the currently most popular times. Those are the first 2 sessions. Don't worry, I'm going to mix around times later. Unfortunately, Thursday is looking a little like a possibility as well on the 25th. So if I don't do the 24th, I'll do the 25th a little later. But the Monday the 15th will, I think, be the first one. So don't worry. All of these, I'm going to move the times around. I'm going to absolutely do these at different times. I'm going to keep putting out these sorts of things. I have a half dozen campaigns, or a half dozen one-offs planned using this Quest system. And sounds good, Toaster. That sounds good. So I have a half dozen of these planned, like ready to, like pretty well ready to go. I'm still putting things in Roll20 and stuff, but the outlines are there, that and flexibility for where people go off the rails, because that's going to be the fun of it. My thought is to do 2 this month, 2 next month, 2 the following month, at least. Okay, we'll play it by ear, but I think I want to do those 6. Okay, if at the end of 6 it seems like there's no more steam and we're done, great. If at the end of 6 there's still steam, then we'll assess. Maybe I do 1 a month. Maybe I do 2 a month. Heck, maybe I become a full-time Quest guide, which is like their term for DM. So, who knows? There's all kinds of possibilities. But I suspect I'll probably continue this. Mel Ryan Cluster, thanks for the bits.
Much love.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So, this is a thing that will continue on in some form or another for at least 6 sessions. So, try and get in there, but it could continue. My thought in this is I have played D&D, or Dungeons & Dragons. I've played Pathfinder, and I have played 3.5 and 5e of Dungeons & Dragons. I've also played, what was that system, Ginny, that we played with R.L. Ritchie? I can't remember what it was called. Fate, maybe? But yeah, this is going to be Fate, that's what it was. Good, good, good. So I've also played that. This system, oh, and we played Edge of the Empire. That's right, which is the Star Wars one. I like these things, and I've always been a player and never uh, a DM, GM, game master, dungeon master, or in this case, guide. I am currently playing in a Pathfinder campaign from GarPG, and he's doing such a great job. And so I have been really enjoying being a player in that. And some folks, I think Mr. H was one of them, kind of said, "Hey, you should try," and Gar too. You should try being a GM or a DM. So I'd always had my eye on this system called Quest for a couple of years now. Gosh, like 3-4 years. This system just went free to play, meaning what I'm showing you right now. This book, you can go on their website, and this is free. You can basically put in your information to buy it, boom, and you've got this whole book. So my plan, getting back to your question, Crazer. There you go. See, there you go. Yeah, I get that. Free to play, exactly. So getting back to your question about characters, I'm going to do next week a stream going through this book. We're actually going to go through character creation. And I'll show these things. Although, heck, if things go well now, I can just do it right now because everybody's all excited about it. I'll combine these things into some sort of archived thing where people can go and look. You can either create a character, or you can simply come and I'll give you a character to play, and then you make that character your own. Okay, so there's options. But the nice thing is this is free to play, and it is very, very, very easy to create characters. This system, I'm really ecstatic about using this system. I really am. You can already tell. I love this. See, look at this. Chris says, I already created a character for the campaign. Perfect. Okay. So again, this is the thing. This is not a campaign. It's a series of one-offs, meaning people can come and go as they please. All you need to be able to do is be around for 3 hours roughly. Okay? For a stream. And if you never come back and play again, fine. If you come back every time, great. I knew you meant that. But there was a good opportunity for me to explain this. So it's a series of one-offs, meaning there's stories that take place in this world within the Manaverse, and everything will impact, things that happen in each one-off will impact. More of the world is going to be revealed. More of the map is going to be revealed. More of the interconnecting stories will be revealed. But you don't have to play each one, okay? So that's the idea. And the thing that's nice about this is that over the years since I've been streaming, I've amassed a whole series of sort of lore elements to the Manaverse, from Mana University, where you go and study, and where there's scientists that create mana bots, to all these different things. Will there be a wormhole? There'll be a wormhole. See, there's all kinds of things, and this system allows for that kind of flexibility. I also love this. Look on this first page here. Just right off the bat. It's so kind of welcoming. I love this. What? Wormhole? Welcome, friend. This is a special place, a retreat from your worries and obligations. Now close your eyes, take a deep breath, and open your mind. Ready? Let's begin. I love it. I love it right away. I dig this. So when you open up the book, this is what you're going to find. It describes this game. It's very beginner friendly. If you've never played a tabletop role-playing game, super simple. It's a game that creates a fantastic story. And that is my favorite part of tabletop role-playing. I want to tell compelling stories. So this is all about that. You can play quests to make a short story in one session, or for an epic adventure that lasts for months or years. You can't lose the game, but everyone wins if you tell a memorable story and have a good time. And that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Hey, Chrono went into a wormhole, by the way. Pixel Knight says, Manny, you're getting me very tempted to join. I'm a sucker for TTRPGs, Decaf Toaster says. all I would do is just travel through wormholes, Chrono says. Actually, I'd be so down for that. If Chrono just comes in and plays and like literally Chrono's character just goes, okay, I find a wormhole and I dive in. And it's like, roll a d20 for me. And then I tell you what happens and then we move on. As you can see, things you need to play. Each player needs this book. It's free to play. I'm going to distribute this. Actually, part of their kind of terms and conditions is you can distribute this book. So I'm going to create some kind of way of distributing this, probably a Google Drive folder that will have everything you need. We'll need that few hours of free time. We have our place on the stream. 20-sided die. This system only uses D20s. And that's great because actually we're going to use Roll20, appropriately named, and it has it built in. Another great thing is I had my eye on this for a while. I really wanted to get the physical copies, but they are sold out right now. But the digital, again, was free, and some people even created some templates within Roll20, which is great. You need something for taking notes. I have two computers and an iPad in front of me, so I think I'm good. Roll20 is wonderful, right, Decaf Toaster? Crazier says, I got my own D20. Yeah, you can use it. That's great. You can use your own. You can roll. You don't need D20. Roll20. Crazier, if you want to use your own D20, as long as you're give me your word that you're being honest, you go for it, my friend. If you want to even show it on camera, great. But if you don't, I trust you. Okay, that is fine. You got your lucky D20. I'm not going to deprive you of the enjoyment of playing with it. Metroid's in. I love it. And then we've got a character profile, character worksheet, and an open mind. Those are the things we need. And the character profile and worksheet, I'll show you those in a minute. We also have some music in the background. I'm actually, while we're doing this, I am testing something here. Ambience. Anime Barrel, welcome. This is all ambience in the background. I love it. I love it. Where do I get everything? Metroid asks. I will share that. But the first thing you can do is anyone can do this. I put this right here. Anyone is welcome to go here. You could do it. You could get it from this link. It's adventure.game. You can find the materials there. I would encourage you not to go into anything that is designed to be read by the guide. This book will tell you when you come to those points. I will be acting as the guide, so if you don't want to be spoiled on some things, that's the thing. Mike-tron, all right, no worries. I got to give Mike-tron, my friend, a little shout out. Mike-tron, thank you for coming. Happy New Year to you. And like I said, I will put this all in Discord in a post. If you watch my Discord mana announcements and my Twitter feed, I will share these things. So if you don't want to go and sort of download these from their site and you want to wait for me to share them, that's fine too. Whatever you want, that's fine. How you play, say what you do, and find out what happens, okay? So the guide is going to be the person like the dungeon master or the game master. The role is to sort of make sure that the story is held within some boundaries so as to create like limits that will inspire and allow for the unfolding of hopefully a more compelling story. That's kind of the way I see it. It's really the guide here is sort of using some mechanics, rolls of D20s and things like that, and sort of some game logic to make sure that the game sort of doesn't just become people doing like a novel by committee, kind of giving some limitations and things. I'll get to that, Pixel Knight. Great question. So let's go ahead and look at we've got scenes of just sort of role playing and then scenes of action, so like fighting, as you can imagine. Interestingly, they have a very simple system as far as distances. It's Something is either in reach, nearby, in range, or too far. Very simple, okay? And then this is what I love. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. Rolling the die does this really cool thing where you roll the die in Quest to let fate decide what happens next. The guide will ask you to roll when you try to do something risky, or when a bit of chance makes things fun. You must roll every time you make a basic attack. A basic attack is when you say you use your body or a weapon to attack something without using a special ability. After you roll, look at the number on top of the die and compare the result to the table below. The guide decides what the consequences are. You might find fortune, but if things go badly, you will suffer a setback. You might lose your belongings and accidentally harm a friend or face a painful choice. So, this is like the coolest system, right, Decaf? I love this because it's just really simple. A 20 is a triumph, which is an exciting moment, and you automatically succeed at what you're trying to do and may even find added fortune. If you're dealing damage, you double it. If you roll between an 11, or if you roll an 11 through a 19, you have a success and you accomplish what you were trying to do without any compromises. If you're dealing damage, you deal the standard amount. 6 to 10 is a tough choice. You succeed in your action, but there is a cost. And so the guide, me, will give you a choice between two setbacks. Or I may even ask you to consider what setbacks you might want. 2 to 5 is a failure. You fail your intended action and face a setback of the guide's choice. You might lose equipment, take damage from an enemy counterattack, or face some other misfortune. And 1 is a catastrophe. Oh no, you automatically fail and you may suffer a severe setback. So this is like a really cool... Yeah, that'd be super fun, Decaf Toaster. Yeah, so it's like the easiest system. I love this. I love how easy it is. Again, combat seems to be the thing. Like, I've been reading up on Dungeons and Dragons. It really started as a sort of combat thing, a mini war game. And so it's interesting now, comparing it with something like this, which is much more story driven. A lot of the mechanics, basically how everyone thinks it works in D&D, Kreiser says exactly. The mechanics here are super simple for combat. So your character's mortality is measured by a number called hit points, or HP. And you don't gain HP. You don't like level up and get more HP. You just always have 10 HP. You begin with it, and that is the maximum amount you can have. And so you have to be able to like heal or do things like that. A little like D&D for beginners, Metroid. Yeah. A little bit like that. Exactly. But I like it, Metroid says, and I agree. So there's some ways that you can recover using regroup and rest. There are some things with injury and death, but don't worry too much about it. Basically, just know you've got to keep track of 10 health points, you know? Simple and straightforward, right? That's what we like. You begin with 6 special abilities, and you have adventure points. You begin the game with 10, and you earn 5 at the end of each session. So, because we're doing these one-offs, you can start getting these the more you play, get more of these back and stuff like that. They don't recharge. Once you spend them, they're gone until you earn some more. So, you know, that's how that works. That is basically how you do special abilities and treasure, using some treasure items. Very simple. Action points. Boom. Money is like a whole thing we don't worry about. Oh, my December timer is still set up. Let me actually shut that off since we're not doing that. It's not December anymore, although that was such a fun event. Let me just do that real quick, and it's a good thing we're doing a test, right? All right, there we go. So money isn't a thing. Instead, if it's something that makes sense for you to be able, Decaf Toaster says, whoops, test stream. Exactly. If it makes sense for you to be able to afford something like basic food, or modest meal, right? Or room and board at an inn, you just do it, okay? And then what you do is you trade for the big items. If you want something valuable like a shiny sword from a merchant or a room in a fancy hotel, you might have to trade one of your own valuable possessions for it. There's no money in Quest, only items of value that you carry. So I like that. I like that a lot, actually. So you have a inventory that is 12 items or fewer. That's it. It's like your pack can carry 12 items, and you just rotate that around. I really like this. I think this is such a... There goes my dreams of role-playing as a hobo. No, no, no! It's okay. We can work around that. We could totally do that, Crazer. You got this. We can do that. But yeah, this is it. 12 items or fewer. You're free to stash things anywhere like a horse or in your home, but your character can personally carry a total of 12 things. Okay, so we can keep track of the other stuff, but that's how that works. And this is actually a sheet that I can that you can pull up within Roll20 and keep track of all of your items game to game. It'll be persistent within Roll20 which is what we're using. General rules we will go over as we begin. But I love this. Be respectful, ask for consent, don't be evil, unless. Be mindful of secrets, speak clearly, flip a coin, be a fair guide, help everyone have fun. Okay. The question was about character creation. Let's talk about that for a second. This is a simple system. In fact, I believe, I'm actually wondering here. I'm going to pull some stuff up here. I actually been kind of going through. You're just going to see everything on my screen right now. Because if I go... What was I trying to look at? Oh, yeah. I want to look at... I think it is in here. Yeah, here we go. Quest, character profile, and worksheets. So if I open this up, I need to open it with... We're going to do Google Chrome on this there. Let this open up. Might take a second. There we go. All right. So here you're going to see just what character creation looks like. All right. So there are some different ways in which different things you need to keep in mind. There are some suggestions for how you might utilize this, kind of what you're putting where. Oh, sorry, we'll get to roles in a second, but right now we're doing this, okay? So this is, we're going to go up here and go present. This is your character profile and worksheet. Hi, my name is, okay? You say what their name is. Male or female, do we say, sir or he or she, or what do we say? I'm however many years old and stand however many feet tall. I'm the party's what? Okay, so this might be their role more or less, and we'll get to those in a moment. When people first see me, they first notice, and we'll talk about this. I'm going to talk about it now, actually. Let me go back to... out of here. Let's go back to this. Let me see if I can find it easily. Oh, hold on. Yes, here we go. This is what I love. Okay. This is very handy. Okay. So when people see me, they first notice my... Okay. You can say something related to their... body, face, or vibe. Okay? Body, face, or vibe. The idea being that, you're giving some kind of description, something about their general appearance, something maybe specific to their face, and then something that you kind of notice about them. Okay? So that's what these three things are. When people see me, they first notice... and you can describe... you can do whatever you want here. But... Crazy says, Mana, could you make a channel on the server for this campaign, like sharing this PDF and other resources, as well as organizing some stuff? Possibly. This is a good suggestion. So yeah, that's that. Then you go to what you wear. I wear, and here's all kinds of examples here within the guidebook, okay? Again... you don't have to use these. These could help you if you're getting stuck. So you wear couple of items here, maybe a leather jerkin and bright purple pants, whatever. That's fine. Have fun with this, okay? And you move with no sense of urgency, an effortless glide. What is it? How do you move? What's sort of something about your the way in which your movement happens? That's kind of the idea. It's nice of them to provide inspiration, right? That's one of the things I like too. It's really handy, okay? Now, so you are from, where are you from? Some good things here to keep in mind. Kind of things like, are you from a great metropolis? Are you from a remote village, a homestead, a city in the mist? Those kinds of things, okay? What's a little bit of your background? Just real short. These are like little things, right? Where my people are known for what? Is it a peaceful community? Are they known for raging war? Are they known for great technology? All these kinds of things, right? Are they known for having ferocious attitudes, or are they known for making the best cookies in the Manaverse? These are all things, right? I believe in. This is an interesting thing that they have. Believe in something. This is kind of a cool little thing. Let me show you this. Let me present this one. Choose an ideal that guides your behavior. This is your moral code, the belief that will help you know what your character might do in lots of situations. You can choose one of these or create your own. So do you believe in order, justice, heroism, compassion, generosity, pleasure, pragmatism, honor, power, salvation, the ends? All of these things are really lovingly spelled out. You have a little quote to give you some flavor text, and then you have a little bit of a description, but they're not too long. So I could make a character whose people are known for baking cookies who ravage the land. You can, Crazer. You can. And I'll talk a little bit more about the world and what kind of characters inhabit it in a moment. But yeah, so that is the believe in something section, which I think it's really a neat sort of thing, okay? So I believe in, but my side can get in my way. So now be vulnerable. Nobody's perfect. Choose a flaw to make your character complicated and believable. Are you fearful, megalomaniac, foolish, impish, oblivious, thief, hedonist, liar, reckless, wrathful, vain? It doesn't have to be these things, but those are some good examples. Those things can get in your way. You dream of what? Dream big. Give your character something to dream, some kind of dream to work towards, a reason that fuels their desire for adventure. Okay? And that is your character profile. That's it. That's it. We're done. We done. Okay? You have a worksheet here with you can write right in these. By the way, this is actually in Roll20. I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. It's a little different than this, but almost identical. Health point, action points, keep track of those. And here you have 12 personal inventory slots, right? We talked about this. This is your personal belongings on your person while you're questing. You have your HP and your AP. That's it. Like, this is your character sheet. I love this. It's like Mad Libs with like a very practical thing. It's a one-pager. It's laid out very nicely. So cool. I really like this. So that is your character profile. And let's go ahead and I think I went. Actually, I want to go out of presenting. Hold on. Let's go over here. Did I pass up? Here we go. Choose a role. That's what I thought. Okay. Choose a role. Pixel Knight says, if I had a nickel for every series that had crossed over with Hello Kitty and Evangelion, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's a very weird thing that it happened at all. Yeah, it is. So, friends, this is the kind of basic thing that they give. I'm not going to be completely beholden to this, and something that is important to know is your role. It's easiest to play a single role but you can also mix and match roles. And there are elements of other roles that you could incorporate into your character based on your background. So if you provide a compelling story reason for, despite being this big fighter, you happen to know a healing spell, I would be very open to that idea, okay? I want you to think about these things. But the roles here, as they define them within the quest system, is the fighter, who takes charge to meet challenges up close. They are weapon masters and martial artists, relying on their physical might to overcome foes. You could be the invoker, who's a battle mage. They rely on the force of their ideals and conjure protective wards while invigorating allies in a pinch and smiting enemies with radiance. You could be a ranger, who's an outlander, a hunter, and a skilled navigator, thriving on the fringes of civilization. They keep faithful pets and have a special bond with beasts. You might be a naturalist, who channels their connection with nature to manipulate the elements, commune with animals, and even transform themselves into wild beasts. You might be a doctor, who is a magic scientist who tinkers with the forces of life and death. They reverse or advance the effects of damage, disease, and decay. You might be a spy, who's a crafty agent of stealth and subterfuge. There we go. They are master assassins and experts in the use of magical gadgets, chemicals, traps, disguises, and forgeries. You might be a magician who specializes in conjuration and psychic manipulation. From parlor tricks to elaborate deceptions, they are master illusionists capable of twisting the mind. Or you might be a wizard, a powerful spellcaster with a diverse set of magical abilities. At the height of their power, they can travel to other worlds and transcend their mortal selves. So, that's it. Let me look through. Where did we go here? Choose your path to greatness. So, when you... this is going to be the kind of the part of the game where, because we're doing this as 6 one-offs, if we, keep it to this, you won't have to worry about this too much. But if we find that this is a lot of fun and we want to continue to do this, or you want to use the system in other ways and continue on, abilities, you choose 6 from your role before starting the game, and at the end of each game session, you may choose 1 new ability to learn from the catalog. There are branching paths, you're familiar with this idea, right? Like, it's sort of the thing that a lot of video games have. It's like, okay, I want this next thing here, and now I have choices, and I go to this one, but that means I have these branching choices. That's how this works, okay? So keep that in mind. You use activation, or you use adventure points for activating your abilities, which you can use. Of course, you have 10 to start, and then you get 5 for every time you play. So, also, certain items will give you things. Some items will even make it so that you don't need to worry about action points on certain items or certain types of things. One of the things here, this is the Omniverse they talk about. Basically, we can use this as our Manaverse. This is what I love. But yeah, here we go. This talks a little bit about the fighter and gives you some quick start. If you don't want to think too much about what abilities you want to start with, because this is like the part that's going to be a little trickier maybe. Quick start tells you right there on the bottom. Choose counterattack, wild attack, provoke, intercept, summon the blood, and size up. So I'm going to have some of these characters sort of pre-built for you. And I'll show you another thing here in a moment on how we're going to create your minis to use in the game. And then this will show you the different things that you can use. These are your paths, if you will, and what legendary items. So this whole book goes through and gives you all of the abilities that you could get. So there's a whole bunch of them. And I invite you, if you are interested in playing this game, I invite you to definitely consider looking at this section as you're deciding what type of character to play, because the abilities are really cool and they will surprise you. They will surprise you. So That's Mr. H. Hey, Mr. H, welcome. The next part is actually for the guide, so I don't want to go too much farther in that. What I do want to show you is let me go into Ashlandton Adventures. This I've already shown this a little bit, so I have this up here. This is our current currently shown map, if you will. Okay, and of course in Roll20, there's different options of things, but you have these little tokens. You can move tokens in different ways. Okay, this is one of the things you can do. If you're familiar with Roll20 at all, this is I'm showing about Quest, Mr. H. Yeah, I was just talking about it. I'm showing a whole bunch. I'm gonna put this up for folks to be able to. I'm gonna highlight it. It ended up being something that has worked out well. I'm gonna show you how to make some tokens and things like this. I'm gonna show you. Basically, here's the thing. I've got countless things I've either purchased or individually or in a bundle, or gotten the rights to. They were free and fair to use. So I've got a bunch of. Actually, I keep saying different things, but I'm calling these minis because they look like full characters as opposed to little tokens. So I've got all these minis for NPCs and for PCs, playable characters and non-playable characters. So if you want, I'll give me your description and I'll match you up. That's fine. If you don't want to do anything more than that, we'll leave it at that. Keep it nice and simple, okay? And like I said, you can actually go in here. This is how chat looks. In fact, and you can even break it out into different things. But I've got a whole bunch. I've got this big art library that I've been going through. There's a journal of characters, things like that. I'll talk about Roll20 a little bit more another time. But basically, suffice to say, I've got lots of characters that can be used. So let me show you. I'm going to go to something else here. Just give me a second here. I'm going to go to a site here. This is one of the resources that I'm using, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show this off a little bit because I'm very thankful for the work that this person has done. This is Ross, an inspiring artist behind this website. Let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit. We'll go in a little bit. There we go. So this is called 2 Minute Tabletop, okay? And 2 Minute Tabletop was something I've used this for a long time, this resource. This person has created all kinds of maps with a really great art style. And if you are someone who actually wants to create games, I know like Mr. H and Pixel Knight and others, have games. There are things like there's the free collection here, $1 collection, $5 patron packs. There's all kinds of things. You can get full kits of things. You can even find out, come up with encounters from handbooks and things. Lots of great stuff. And if you look in the free collection here, I mean, it's absolutely astonishing. Now, every free thing I've ever downloaded from Ross, I have always put some kind of tip, and I figure that I want to use this because, I mean, he's done an incredible job and put so much work into this. So you'll notice a lot of his artwork in there, among others. There's a few others, and I will credit people as we go, but this is one of the ones I use. Also, I can't remember all the other ones off the top of my head, but I'll show you, and I'll have little credits after these. But this is what I wanted to show you. This is a thing that he recently created called the Token Editor, and he put together with some other artists and someone who can actually create web code, this thing called the Token Editor. And what's super cool about this is you can sort by different categories at the top. So I don't know if you can quite see this. I'm going to see if I zoom in a little more. Oh yeah, I can zoom in, then it's nice and big. I'll do that. So you can zoom in here, and all of these categories on the top are here. So if you wanted to play something, maybe let's go with like a standard human type character. Okay, let's do that. Oops, let's go to humanoid, and you'll see a bunch of different characters. In this case, it's alphabetical, so we're seeing a bunch of these. I guess they're called Arakokras. I would call them bird people, but whatever, right? It's all good. If we go to elf and look at that, boom, we have some examples of elves that you could choose right there. Okay, so let's say this. Let's look at this elf barbarian. Looks pretty cool. This elf barbarian looks really cool, actually. I like that. Right? Looks neat. Now that you're in here, let's say you like your character has a braid in their hair. Oh, I usually say it different, but it's my pronunciation's closer to a nickname for a rooster. Oh, okay, I gotcha. So you might say, I've got this elf who's got a braid in her hair and tight hair in the top that flows down the back. She wears a brown cloth tunic, big brown boots, and has a green sash at her side. She wears a red armband and has green hair. Oh, well, watch. Go here. Choose this. Aha, there's the green hair. And that red sash, or red armband, rather, we could take this color from the sash right here, put it right here on the armband, and voila, bingo, bango, whammo, bammo. Oh, gosh, Mr. H, thank you. There you go. So, that's your character creation right there. I love this. So, if you are interested, you can basically customize your characters with this 2-minute tabletop. That's what this is called. 2-minute tabletop token editor. I'll give the links for this. So if you want your mini to look a certain way, if you want to have a character that is kind of custom a certain way, go ahead and do this. You can also look at different palettes, right? So you can, sort of like get an idea if you want, a certain type of color scheme. You can go ahead and do that as well. Really cool. Oh, I don't know if you saw that because I was up here, but these are all drop downs for some color tones that would kind of fit things that you're trying to make. So you can just use that if you want, or just do it all by yourself. And as you hover over, it turns whatever you're working on that nice bright blue, so you can see. This is really cool. You can make your own tokens in Roll20, yes. Basically, you would customize this, send me the PNG, I will put it into the game, and it will be your custom avatar in the game. I will put it as both your character profile picture and your mini on the game map. So, if you want, you just give that to me, just download it, and then we do it. Otherwise, I'll make one for you. Or I've got others that might just work. So there's lots of ways to do this, right? I definitely don't want to get too bogged down, and Pixel Knight might have zoned out. No worries. I do want to just say briefly what other resources I've been using, in case you are one of those why can't I find the game? Why can't I find the thing? There we go. So here's another resource that I use a lot and find to be very Very cool. This is a person whose website is called the Dice Grimorium, and their name is George. They've been DMing for a group of friends for quite a few years. This is a product where they produce battle maps and tokens for fantasy role-playing games like Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder. So I have a lot of maps that I've gotten from this person. They're nice maps, and yeah, so ready to go. I've downloaded some of these, bought some of these from him, and some of them are free as well. That's a really cool resource. And then let me show you, let me get back to Roll20 here. Oh. Okay, sure, Mr. H. That would be totally fine. You could do that. I know what you're talking about. So yeah, totally. You could do that. Let me see if I can. Okay, how do I want to do this? Okay. All right, I'm gonna do this. So in Roll20, if I go here and I just go boop, 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 and I want to exit the game. Okay. Go back to Ashlandton Adventures here. This is going to be the game setup for people. Okay, this is how you're gonna get in there. Oh, I guess I'm gonna hide this one more moment because I don't know if there's some things maybe that reveal like my email address or something. But I'm gonna just check because it's my marketplace items. These are some of the things I've purchased. There are two things in particular I want to point out to people that I'm using a lot of because I really like their work. So, okay. The first person is this Steven Jelenich. And I used some of their tokens in the past, and I really like them. They're just these like really kind of cute, chibi-ish kind of things. Very simple. They match the other maps. And then Yui Kami is a new person that I discovered. I really like a lot of their artworks. That's where a lot of those characters you've seen have come from. I am thinking about actually reaching out to them because there's a lot that I would like. I do want to point out this particular person. Look, their artwork is fantastic, but I don't love their streams are risque and include some like occult things and things like that. I'm not a huge fan of that, but I gotta say their artwork super great, and I love this too. Yes, toss your stream link my way. I'll share it among my followers as well. You use my packs on stream for a game on Twitch. Go for it. They stream on Twitch as well.
A raid has just been initiated. All high-rank personnel, please report to the front desk to start the welcoming transmission.
Hey, welcome. Oh my gosh, what a surprise. Aw, thank you, Wandering Thunder. How are you doing? We're going to be doing a collaboration here real soon, in case you don't know. Wandering Thunder, another family-friendly streamer. We're going to play some Splatoon together. I got to confirm a few things. I think it's Friday next week. Is that right? I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, but you can see in the chat. Go ahead and give him a follow. Wandering Thunder is fantastic, so just go ahead and click on that. That's fine. We are talking about this game that we're going to be playing, this role-playing game, and it's been a lot of fun to do this. Madeline Kitty Cat, welcome. My name is Mana. I am an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original and official hardware, and indie titles. And in the month of January, for the next 3 months, I'm going to try and do 2 games a month of a tabletop role-playing game through Roll20, which is it's a online tabletop adventure platform, if you will. And so that is what I'm actually showing off right now, talking about. We're going to do Ashlanton Adventures Quest in the Manaverse, and I think it's going to be super fun. These are one-offs. They are short experiences. Block out 3 hours of time because I'm aiming for 2, but want that flexibility for the storytelling. We just went through this. I kind of jumped ahead and just went with it because there was a lot of excitement around it. I'll make sure to clip this or highlight this. But went through character creation and some other good things. I'll make sure that all of this is set to go for you. I may also do something like put together something in the Discord server. So this is invitational. People are welcome to join. Wandering Thunder, I'd love for you to join. We talked a little bit about it, I know. But the idea here is it's just low pressure. I was just going through the system, and character creation is so easy. And it's just a really cool... it's a cool system. I'll show you real quickly something here. This is how they start, and I love this. Welcome, friend. This is a special place. A retreat from your worries and obligations. Now close your eyes, take a deep breath, and open your mind. Ready? Let's begin. It's just, what a great way to do this, right? Oh, I'm sorry, Madeline Kitty Cat. No channel redeems, I know. Wait, what are the channel redeems again? Are you talking about like the points, channel points? I know. I had issues with that in the past. I need to add more, but no, it is. I mean, you can say it. It's actually good feedback. I know many people have asked for more things, but I'll work on it. I've been doing this for 8 years. I've got a long list of things that I'll eventually get there. But anyway, yeah, basics of this is that this is a yeah, I that's it. You got it. This is basically a thing where you are creating a story. You are creating a story, telling a story, and then there are these cool different scenes that you play out, and where you need some kind of guidance or you need to sort of figure out what luck is going to, whether it's going to favor or harm you, you roll a die. You roll a d20. Easy as that. And so there's a way to do that within the game. So, Mr. H says, I'll be back. No worries. What I would like to do now, I've been testing some of it. You can actually hear some of the stuff in the background here. Let's just real quickly. I wanna just imagine in your mind's eye, a battle begins. Ah, yes. This is dangerous. Danger approaches. Look at this. Usually the action in the game will flow freely while players speak, act, and think about what to do next. But in an action scene, players take turns, and during a turn, your character can move around and do one thing. That one thing can be a special ability you have or something else you imagine, like helping a friend to their feet, attacking an enemy, or trying to break through a door. The guide decides whose turn it is based on what's happening in the story. They'll call on you when it's your turn, and when each member of the party has taken a turn, the party has completed a round. Then the guide gets a round of turns for all the creatures they control. Oh, the swords clash as they take on the griffin. Oh my gosh, everything's going poorly. The tides of battle seem to be really not in their favor. Oh, it's terrible. Oh no. But suddenly, a blade spell out of nowhere. And then a lightning spell. Oh, all of a sudden. Oh, things are starting to go well. Oh my gosh. And huzzah. They've won. All right. That, my friends, that is one of the things I've been experimenting with. I've set up these ambient sounds in the background, and I'm glad to know that actually seems like it works. And so we're gonna do, there's some different ones that we can do if there's inclement weather, things like that. So, no worries, Pixel Knight. Take care. Do good and be well. Friends, at this point, I would like to invite all of you to join me in testing. If any of you streamers there, I don't know, Crazer, are you there?
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Thank you. Yeah, this is just a test stream as I'm trying to kind of work out how I'm going to do this. And I would love to actually get some people into a voice chat and a video call if you feel comfortable. You don't have to, but that would help me potentially kind of set things up, make sure that my computer's able to handle everything that I want it to handle. So if any of you streamers are out there and want to help with this, feel free, hop into a voice call. I'm going to do a little bit of testing, and if you can do video, that would be great. I understand it's late, no pressure, but again, this is just a little test stream. I'm going to chop out the bits that are helpful and make these highlights for people. And then for right now, I'd really like to try and get this kind of set up and going. So I'm going to launch that game in here. Oh, wait, before I do that, I have to share something exciting with all of you. Oh my gosh. This right here. It happened, my friends. I am blown away. I am flabbergasted, but I was gifted by Memory Martin, who I'm going to shout out now. Oh my gosh. Memory Martin, Secretary. Memory Martin, Secretary of Mana. Amazing friend, so supportive. And you know what Memory Martin did? Oh, thanks, Madeline Kitty Cat, who says you're so chill. I love it. Thank you. Memory Martin gifted me a couple of games on Steam. She gifted me Elden Ring and Hogwarts Legacy. And so I now have those two games in my Steam library. What that means is if you look right here, my total number of games is 1,001, meaning I acquired the Game Industry Guardian badge of having 1,000 games. Right there. Unlocked January 4th yesterday. Thank you to Memory Martin. What a gift that was. And the games alone, but then to find out that I actually now have that badge, how cool. Is that a new subscriber? Welcome. Hey, Anime Barrel. Anime Barrel just gifted a sub to Madeline Kitty Cat. Madeline, thank you. Is it Madeline? Madeline? Do you prefer going by cat, or I don't know, but oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you had 88 gift subs or 86 gift subs, and now you have 87. I'm sorry, but Metroid says, "Let's go." Maddie, okay, Maddie's good to know. Well, thank you for being here. Thanks for the follow, and Animate Bro, thank you for gifting that sub, and that is super cool. Maddie, that's good, right? So, right now, do I have anyone who would like to hop into a voice chat with me? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go over into my Discord, and I'm just going to go into the quad. So I'm in a voice call right now. You're up for helping. Excellent, Toaster. So if you go into the garden in my Discord server, I'll drag you into the quad. We'll get some voice chat going. This is testing right now. For anyone who would like to be on video, I've got a solution there that I'd like to use, and hopefully it all works. So, let me know if you can do that. It would be super if you could, but no pressure. Oh, Animate Barrel's mouth's on fire from habanero salsa, and I regret nothing. That's fair. No regrets. No regrets. There is the Decaf Toaster. Decaf Toaster, you are live on the air. What's up?
Hello, folks.
Hey.
How's it going?
Woo! Oh, Look at that. Perfect radio voice right off the bat. I love it. How are you doing? And, hey, oh, video too. Okay, video. Let me do this, so. You are on Discord. I'm going to give you a link. I'm going to try going over here. And I'm going to give you a link to something called Video Ninja. Have you heard of it before?
I have not, but I'm up for learning.
All right, cool. Let me copy this link. And hold on, I'm coming over. Wait, where did I put? There we go. Trying to do this on the fly. So I'm going to give you the password in a DM, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give you the link as well. Decaf toaster. There we are. Everyone, you can hear Decaf toaster, I hope. I think.
Testing.
Should be able to. So there is the link for that. And that is the password. Metroid can hear. Excellent. And I understand it. Got to relax before bed. No worries. So if you go there, you will have to get out of the video on Discord to use the video on Video Ninja. But
that makes sense.
It does, but I won't take it for granted because I definitely tried to do that one time and it was very difficult.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Welcome in there. How's it going? Carp, can I call you Carp? Oh, man. Carp43, welcome. Thanks for the follow. And my Discord seems a little stormy. It really does, actually. It does. I wonder if... Oh, look at that. Just as you mentioned it, started to get a little bit better. The birds are out. It's perfect. I guess now you can hear it now, actually. I just realized I can push it through to you. That's what I meant to do. So you should have that audio now in your ear. Okay, all right, perfect. That popped up. So now all I need to do is copy this, come over here. I'm doing this all on the fly, so, you know. It's
so far so good, I'd say.
Okay. That's good to hear. And then we're going to go reset transform. And I'm going to go over to here real quickly. And you are guest 1 in this. So I'm just going to change your name. Toaster. Decaf toaster. I think I got it right. I will double check. And what this means, if I've done everything correctly, is I can do this. Boop. Hey, ayo. And you are on the stream just like that. And we're both. I can look up. You're right there. I can also even just here. I'll make you full screen for a second. Boom, like that. You can say hi to folks. Introduce yourself, Decaf Toaster. It's good to see you.
Hi, I'm Decaf Toaster.
Toaster,
I just playing Doom.
Look at that. And are you're streaming now? You're streaming, right? Or were you just playing?
I was just playing, yeah.
Okay, just playing. Gotcha. No worries. Well, it is really good to put a face to your name because, of course, you know, we've been hanging out and talking in chat for a bit. But, you know, actually, like, sometimes, you know, you get to know people through, like, the one-way thing. Like, you see a name and you see an avatar and that's it. But, you know, now I can say, that's the face. That's the Decaf Toaster right there. Live and in the flesh.
As it were.
Yeah. So now I know that I have that, and like I said, I can also sort of move some things around a little bit, but basically we are good to go. And I would actually, in this case, before the stream, I'd come in here and I'll show you. You won't see it on the stream side, but I just come in, going to my 16 by 9 with one guest, and I would just make you a little bit to the other side here. Again, easy to do. And I would just nudge you over this way.
Hey, listen.
Oh, somebody's telling me to listen. What's up? What do I need to listen to?
Thanks. That's generous.
Middle Run Cluster.
Hey to your new friend.
Heyo.
Hello.
Right. Yeah, Decaf Toaster, we met through December. I'm so glad that we did, too.
Absolutely. I'm sad it's over.
I know, but I'm going to still play some more DOS. Some of it really got me. Some of it was just too exciting. I feel like I got to play more.
Right? The itch.
Exactly. All right. So now that I've got that moved, I can bring this back here. And now if I go here, look at that. Look at that. Perfectly centered, the whole shebang. Decaf Toaster, be ready for the campaign. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's the wrong way.
Yeah, the wrong. Yeah, there you go. Now you're looking over. So yeah, this is kind of what I would do. Envision for like 2 people playing, and then if we had, and I'm anticipating more. I'm hoping for more, but for example, let's say that we have 3 people. Let's say Scooter joins us. Let's just say for the sake of things, let's say Scooter joins us. Here you go. Now, boom, already there.
Listen.
Yeah, see? Now we can just look up. We got a stack of folks all ready to go. Let's say Memory Martin joins us as well. That's easy. Boom. Look at that. Memory Martin's in the game. Super easy. And let's see. Let's say that Dash joins in. Dash, or no, let's say GarPG. That's right. We got to get GarPG in on this.
Of course.
And we want to do this. So here we go. Boom. There we go. So it's all going to scale all of a sudden. Yeah, right? So now we've got 4 players plus, a guide. So that's I think that's a good session right there. I am messing around. I won't show it right now. I'm messing around with having some things with more people. But what I think I'm going to do, because I don't really like how it's turning out, it feels too cramped. The bar that you see right now on the bottom down there, I'm just going to make that one long bar, and then I can have, like, the border will be one long one, and then I'll just put the videos in and then, like, crop them, and there'll be, like, a little black in between each one, and just do it that way. I think that's easier.
That's smart.
So, well, thank you. Well, that I think is good. And, oh, you know what? People were saying, hey, listen, double audio. That's why people were saying this. But my chat was paused. We're getting double audio. Why are we getting double audio? I wonder. Say something, Decaf Toaster.
Something Decaf Toaster.
I wonder first why I don't hear it, but now try it.
Beep, boop.
Now, this is why it's a test stream. I like this. Let's do this. Let's go to
Third time's the charm.
voice chat, and I'm going to pop out of here real quick. I'm going to disconnect. Now say something. Or you might not be able to hear me. That's the problem. Can we hear Decaf Toaster?
I hear you.
I couldn't, but you probably can out there. Maybe. I wonder. That's a possibility. Let's see. Let me hop back in here real quick, but how could I do this? I could go... Let me see. I'm going to go back in here. All right. I'm going to deafen myself.
So I just muted myself
Nope,
on Discord since I just remembered
say
I was
something
on
else,
the
Decaf
Video
Toaster.
Ninja.
Oh, no. Now you're muted on there. If you unmute on Discord...
How's that?
Okay, now if I keep talking for a moment.
I really like.
Okay, let's see if that does that. I don't know what he's saying, so he could be saying very, very mean things to me. Interesting. Okay, I unmuted you here. So you should be doubled at the moment, but so say something real quick. Are you doubled? Double trouble. Is he not doubled now? That's the next question. That's the next question. Default USB microphone. So say something else.
Chicken tenders.
Nice.
Gotta keep it PG, of course.
That's right. I guess while we're actually doing this, let's see. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay. I wonder if I can use... Guests can hear others. Can you hear me, though? I'm not in here, probably. That's probably the problem. Customize. Star Wars is in big trouble, Metal Ryan Cluster says. Oh no, why? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna look at this. Are you, do you mind me just trying to problem solve this a little bit?
Not at all. That's why we're here.
Well, thank you.
Of course.
Anyone else out there want to hop in a Video Ninja and see if I want to test with another person as well? I think just getting multiple people in here is good. Oh, but I also wanted to look. Okay, my CPU usage is looking good. That's nice. And oh, I guess I'll go back to just a single guest layout here. And let's go. Good, Scooter can hop in. Excellent. Scooter, do you need me to send you the link or do you have it? I can send it to you. I'll send it real quick because I'm here. So what I'm trying to do, in case anyone just doesn't know, I'm using this software. It's called, it's a web format called VDO.Ninja. And Discord, so Discord uses like this layout that moves around depending on how many people are in the call. And Gar, he's been using this, but it means he's always cropping things, trying to get, figure out who's, who's in what section of Discord. And it kind of becomes a little bit tedious. And like if someone hops out of the call, it will completely break everyone else's camera because everything shifts. This won't do that, which is nice.
Nice.
I like that. It's a positive thing. So yeah, I'm trying to get this to work, and I'm trying to see it, but I think it's doubling up the audio. I think it sends audio as well as a like it sends it as a part of the feed. Oh, I bet I know why it wasn't showing up. It's probably because I need to go to my guest one camera. And is Video Ninja in here? No. Whoa, we got like some Mad Boko. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I guess I'm not feeling too well.
You
I have
have
to mess with my video settings every time my computer restarts.
really? What kind of camera do you have? It's really clear.
It is, I think, a C920 from Logitech.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a very solid camera setup. Like, it's very clean.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got the boom arm and the microphone too.
Nice. Look at you. And you don't stream?
And I don't stream, yeah.
My goodness.
I just can't commit.
Oh,
I live
man.
vicariously through you.
I will happily continue that until such time as I can support you in your streams. I suspect it will happen eventually.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. That is super cool. Yeah, so one of the things that's good about using Video Ninja 2 as opposed to Discord is it uses less system resources. That's a big one. That's interesting.
What the heck?
Oh, yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. So, is anyone else... That's weird that was... Okay. I wonder if I hear you now if you say something.
My focus is messing up.
Now it's
Doesn't
doubled
seem
on
to
my
be
end.
on my side. Yeah, I hear myself now.
Yeah.
Through Discord.
Oh, yeah, because it's desktop audio that you're hearing. Yeah. Now, if I could route this... Oh, I think I got an
We're
idea.
getting closer.
Let's see if I can route... Oh, no. I ran into this before, I think. So, I think what's happening is I've muted desktop audio, but I think your source, because I take Video Ninja, I take a link from Video Ninja and put that as a browser source into my OBS.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why audio is doubling up for people on your end, because I don't hear it, which is weird because I monitor everything. But I think it's because it's a direct source, not coming through my mixer. It's going directly out to OBS. And what I would hear, the reason it doubled up for me just then, was I unmuted the browser and I could hear it. So, like the actual browser itself with all the videos. But the problem, there's two problems right now that I could see. One is... Oh. Yeah, okay, so actually there's only one problem. It's not a big one. Because I would mute those for the stream anyways, which is any of my alerts would not go off. In other words, you wouldn't hear them. You wouldn't hear the alerts. But if I were to do that, I could use this, and we could eliminate Discord altogether. If you can hear me through it, that's the other thing I got to figure out, because you can't hear me through Video Ninja right now, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So... that I don't really know what to do about. There is a way to do it. But how? I can toggle chat. I can mute the speaker. I can share a website with your guests. I can... Oh, room settings, maybe? No. Yeah, I guess I could see. I could then stream myself into this, but part of my reason for not doing that was to like ease up the CPU load and the network load, so that
that makes sense.
Yeah, I figure you could have the stream pulled up. There might be a slight delay, but it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, it'll just be like a news report.
Yeah. I think this might be the easiest way to go, which is using both Discord for just audio and this for just video, because the video is what takes the biggest toll. What I like about this too, actually, is I have more control over volume levels with Discord. And I imagine there will be some people playing who will not use a camera.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So I think I want to just keep it like it is after all, actually, which I think is going to be good. And then what do we have to do next? So then once Scooter's in the call, we'll try it with 3 people. Just make sure it's still looking good. If other people want to join in, I want to sort of stress test it. Probably should have done that earlier when more people were still awake, but at least getting a couple in here probably will give me a better sense if it works. And I don't know, Crazer, if you're still there and you hear this, that might be interesting too because of the distance away that you are. Yeah, the other thing I thought about using was a software called StreamYard for this, but I think this is going to be better in the long run. It gives me a little more flexibility over some things. Hey, Lonely Wolf. What's up? How are you doing? Welcome on in. We're doing some tests right now for the tabletop role-playing game that we're going to be doing. And that's the other thing I need to do. So I need to launch the game here in Roll20. I hit buttons on my keyboard. Let me launch this. Yeah, Lonely Wolf, did you know I'm doing this? I've got a game, Ashlinton Adventures. It's a series of one-offs using the quest system, and people can join in. You can check on my Twitter. One of my recent posts gives a whole bunch of info on it, as well as Discord. So if that's something that would be up your alley, you can join in. And Toaster, you're trying to get your SO involved. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. She seems to be up for it. She's pretty flexible.
Nice. That'll be super cool. Okay, let me see if I can do this really quickly. I'll try something else. I also have to set some of these scenes up onto my Stream Deck because that'll make switching a lot easier. I haven't done that yet. Keep forgetting to do it. But now I'm going to try and put in the Roll20 like chat box, basically.
Right.
Yeah. Which there's different ways that I could do this, but I kind of want to do it this way where it's a little bit separated because looking at the what just happened there? Oh, that was not quite what I wanted to do. Sorry. Looking at the way that Roll20 is, like, the map is big, but when I'm looking at the chat, it's like really tiny, so I kind of get to blow it up this way a little bit and make it a little bit bigger. So that's why I'm thinking about doing it this way. And I just need to, I guess, make this a little longer. No? Well, why? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, sweet. Okay, I think I got it. Or just about. Yeah, here we go. Maybe. And can you hear the birds chirping, by the way, Toaster?
Yep. It sounds very relaxing.
Good. That's what we wanted. So now, if I were to go over here. Perfect. All right. I won't show the other page that I have currently just because it's not quite the way I want it, but I can like type stuff in here. Should be able to. Testing. Let's see it. So you don't see that.
That's right, Lonely Wolf.
Testing. Hello, world. Hey, and the chat works. Can you read the chat there?
Testing. Hello, world.
Nice. All right. How am I looking on CPU usage right now? It's getting a little higher. This is what I was wanting to keep an eye on, so this is good. Now if I go like this, it's still up. Onward to battle. Oh, I love that. That's such a great emo. Oh man, I gotta make that show up here. Onward to battle. Boom. Love it. And now, good. I don't know what happened to Scooter. Thought he was gonna come join in, but I don't see him.
They're heading on.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. So I think we'll just test with one more player, one more person, and then that probably will be about all the testing I need to do, I think. For now.
Perfect.
Yeah. Because I've got chat up, that up. I think the easiest way for me to do this is like this. I might test a couple of okay, so I'm talking to myself, but I'll try and explain what I'm thinking. So the screen that's up on the stream right now, that's the battle grid, that's Roll20 there. That is actually like the full GM view. So the only other like thought I would have is if I could get the player breakout view as what goes to the stream. That way any GM notes, any little secrets don't get spoiled, don't get shown, that kind of thing.
That makes sense.
And if I can do that, I'll do it. And if that is not really something I can do, I'll work around it. It's no biggie, but I can test that without having people in the cameras at the moment, I think.
Right.
I think. So Scooter is in. Let me grab this link here and update this. We'll get Scooter in. Are you in the Discord there, Scooter?
Did someone mention me?
Yep. Actually, there's something I might want to test with you as well, Scooter.
What do you need?
Well, it's not necessary at the moment, but I might have you help me test out the Twitch version of Video Ninja, where we can put your face
Oh, are
And
you talking about the guest star thing for
that's
Twitch?
what it is. I can't remember what it was called.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm available. I'm
But
just I was actually just working on my stream setup.
nice.
Evil guy was looking at it with me and seeing what he thinks.
Nice. Well, before I add you in here,
Okay.
I'm gonna. What am I gonna do? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
What is he gonna do?
The world may never know. I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit.
Find out
World
next
may-
week on Art of Mana.
right.
You got it.
No,
Nailed it.
Yep, that's exactly how it goes.
All right, so now I can go over here, I think. And boom, there we go.
Cool.
Now there are 3 of us.
Now there's 3.
Now let me tell you the story of a family named
Name
Nana.
Nana.
Oh man.
Who was busy making a new stream setup?
Yeah, that's right. Love it. Yeah, well, cool. All right, this works. Yeah, so kind of the way I envision this is like I'll basically have these types of scenes where I can pretty easily switch back and forth and have all the guests and I can make sure everyone's sort of visible and the map is really nice and big, that kind of thing. But when needed, I'll pop up the chats and things like that, and, kind of highlight those. But otherwise,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, just trying to make it run smoothly and be a good experience. So
Yeah, I've been watching on my TV. That's how I had it, so I wasn't having too much going on my PC to have it slow down. So I had
smart.
your stream up the whole time on the TV, and it looks great.
Oh, good. Memory Martin, welcome on. We are testing for the Quest adventure. Would you like to hop on? We could actually stress test, have 4 cameras. That would be actually fantastic. Then I would actually really only need like one other person to max test all the cameras.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Awesome.
All right. Awesome.
Toaster, can you
Yeah,
stick around a few more minutes? I know I'm taking a lot of your time.
Oh, you're fine. I'd be sitting here watching you anyway.
Well, since it's the 3 of us just chatting while Memory Martin's getting the PC up, what's new? What's new with you?
Nothing much on my end. I just enjoyed a nice New Year's celebration with my in-laws. We spent a couple of days over there, and I was just playing my games. I connect remotely to my computer with Moonlight streaming with my tablet, and I just hang out with my dad, and he plays his games, I play my games, and just hang out,
That
spend the
is
time
so
together, and mini toasters there. It's a good time.
What kind of games do you like to play?
I really enjoy older games. I'm
Okay.
the biggest fan of Doom. I
I
just
love
got done playing Friday Night Survival there.
Okay.
I even have a Roland Sound Canvas SC55 for that. And anything really DOS, mid 2000s, I'm a big fan of. I got
Nice.
a large good old game selection. It's a good time. Newer games I'm fine with too. I have a 3080 Ti for those, but it doesn't get a lot of use.
That's
makes
fair.
sense.
Lonely Wolf goes, he says DOS.
Yes, yes, I do.
No, that's awesome. I do love some Doom. It was actually funny. Just about a year ago, I was talking with Whitty Kendra, my wife, about what game she likes, and she brought up Doom. I'm like, we've been together for like 5-6 years, and now you're just telling me you're a fan of Doom. Where have we been? I also like Duke Nukem. I'm like, what?
Yes.
Because she's like talking about Mario and Sonic and all these, and then I'm getting all these
Yeah.
violent games. I'm like, who are you? What have you done with the person that I married here? Will you tell me this now? So I just got her like the whole Doom collection, and I actually just recently got from Limited Run Games Doom Eternal for the
Very
Switch
nice.
with the Steelbook. So
That's
yeah, she's
awesome.
hardcore when it comes to gaming. Lonely Wolf, you're right about that. She is.
I mean, you've got
It's
quite the
like,
gamut there. Memory Martin, welcome on in.
hello. It's like
Hello.
me. I like the cute stuff and the creepy stuff.
That's
There you
right.
go. Yeah,
Hello.
true.
Now we can't
Well, she doesn't like
show.
creepy.
Oh yeah,
She
I don't
doesn't
know.
like the creepy. No, she doesn't. She will not like. I don't think she stayed around anywhere close when I tried to do Alien Isolation. But then again, that game got to me.
Yeah,
I
I
like horror
played a
movies, but
solid
even that
7.
game broke my limits. I'm like, all right, I'm done here.
Yeah, that's an intense game that I saw a little of that stream by one of my early stream friends, and I was just like,
It's the
I don't
anxiety
think
got
so.
to me way too much because they're like, hey, you got to follow the alien. I'm like, I don't want to follow her.
I want
I
to hide
know
under
how
this
these movies
table.
work. You're supposed to go away. You don't follow her. What are you
Right.
doing?
Oh man.
But I did get a few good clips out of it, so that made it worth it.
Memory Martin, a little earlier, I showcased. I mentioned that you had gifted me a couple of games. One of the coolest things is that actually got me to my 1,000 games on Steam.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
So I got a new badge. It was literally those. I'm at 1,001 right now. So those two games were the ones that got me over.
I actually just won a giveaway for $25 for Steam.
Oh, nice! That's huge.
Nice.
You can
But
get like 100
unfortunately,
games on Steam.
the holiday deals just went away. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll be saving that $25.
There will always be another sale.
Oh, there always are.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I just gotta figure out which games I want to get because hopefully I'll be able to get this little baby of mine upgraded a little bit with the new processor and the graphics card. It's not gonna be still up to tiers for like AAA games. Like I highly doubt I'll be able to play Cyberpunk on it, but at least it'll be better.
If you could upgrade my processor, I'd appreciate it.
I paid $200 for the stuff. I paid for so right now I'm running on an i5.
I mean this
4440K.
processor.
Time for an
I got
upgrade.
so currently I got an i5 4440 processor, which is I think 3.1 gigahertz. And I'm boosting it up to the highest that I possibly can because it uses a specific socket.
Nice.
Can't remember LDA something, whatever it is. And so now it's going to be an i7 4790K. So since it's a K, it can bottle. It helps with bottlenecking a lot.
Every kiss begins with K.
Everyone knows that commercial.
I don't know why that popped in my head. That is so random.
No, it's funny. It was perfect. And then my new graphics card, I'm going from a GTX 650. I am not joking.
Wow.
I'm on a GTX 650.
It held out.
Yeah, and now I'm boosted up now going to a GTX 1660 Super.
Awesome.
Right on.
Which was recommended for the processor because otherwise it's going to be bottlenecking.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it will make my streaming a lot better. I
It
still
sounds
probably
like it
won't be
will.
able to pull a 1080 because 10 upload doesn't give you much. I know Mana wants more than 20, but I'm working with only 10.
I don't know if you missed it, Scooter. Today was a day of upgrading my internet, and I haven't quite gotten everything set up. I'm right now running like a hard wire across the house. Like I got a 50-foot cable that's just out in the hallway. But
you don't have any tripping cords, do you?
No.
Don't be tripping
Well,
anyone.
actually, yes, I do. I'm sure that I will hear no end of it if I trip someone. But
Just
no,
put a carpet over it. That's what I do.
That's a good idea.
Don't worry, I'll trip over it at some point.
I'm sure.
That's
sure
right.
I will.
But you know what? It's only temporary, and the good news is that we have gigabit internet now.
Lucky.
Welcome.
Up and down.
Yeah, I know you're so
That's
lucky.
excellent.
Yeah.
And everyone's telling me you should upgrade your internet. I'm like, I can't.
I know. We couldn't
This
either
is the
for the
highest I
longest
can
time.
find in my area.
I don't
Yeah.
think we can either.
No, the highest I
Yeah.
can have is 200 download and 10 upload. That's the highest I can find over here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't remember what my parents could find.
We just got
And
the
but
gigabit sent to like are
I am
available.
happy. They actually have the one thing I do like about them. I do not like their customer service, but I do like they have a program that helps disabled people out there to have less internet because they probably work from home and stuff like that more. So instead of paying like $60, $70 for the speed that I have, I'm only paying 30.
Oh,
So
that's good.
Not
Definitely
bad.
a
that that's
yeah.
a lot. I mean, it stinks sometimes because they do a lot of maintenance at the worst time possible for me. But other than
yeah.
that, you deal with what you get.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's rough. Hey, look at our beautiful faces here.
It looks
Hello.
great.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's a memory Martin, Maddie says.
It's the
Yep.
Memory Martin.
Yep. If I freeze, VTube does that. I think it's because I have to have my lights off when I get to my PC. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
No worries. My thought is yeah, that basically I could if you had a
Yeah, I'll
character,
snooze that for you.
so
Snooze.
like character creation. Boop, boop, boop. If I go to what is that? 2-minute tabletop real quick. I'll show you. Let's do this together. Why not? Let's make it happen. I'm gonna show you
Speaking of
over.
freeze, I think I'm gonna
Oh
freeze.
yeah.
Oh, did I freeze?
Mana did
Nope.
freeze. Yep,
There he
he's
goes.
frozen.
I broke
Yep.
it.
Yep, you
I broke it.
froze.
I'm
Your
And
freeze frame
waking
looks
up.
very determined.
It does.
Very determined.
The
Yep.
The
freeze.
of mana.
Exactly.
Yep, that's the CPU
Like,
You
bottleneck.
stay
That's the CPU bottleneck. We found it.
is that the bottleneck?
Yep.
Okay,
There it is.
this is good.
There's
I-
a stress test right there for you.
Yep.
Cancel. Let's see here. I wonder. Oh, did I
The
lose
funny
everyone?
thing is, though, if I try to pull this off, mana, I think my computer would die. Even probably with my upgrade, my computer will look at me.
I would
Why'd you
somehow
do
get
this?
a blue screen and be like, how do I get another blue screen?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was mad when I got that blue screen right in the middle of the Goodbye Scooter stream. That was so.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
That was terrible.
It is funny. I did 3 days of testing. 3 days of testing. Hey, everything's working great.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yo, Scooter, when we were doing One Up Gaming Fest, something while I was in the middle of my time slot, like my PC crashed.
No,
For like a minute.
really?
Oh.
Right in the
Yeah,
middle. Oh.
right in the middle of it too. And I think it was like right when my family streamed it too.
Oh man.
Thankfully it was before
Ah.
it. So like it quickly like rebooted itself and then everything was fine. And I was like,
Well, I'm glad that you were able to
"Are you
quickly
kidding me?"
reboot. See, the problem with mine takes way too long to reboot. My computer can take up to like 10 minutes to reboot everything it needs to. So it's like
Yeah.
hassle.
Thank you for the mana
It's such a
potions, by the way, Maddie. I think that's what I needed to keep the stream going. I hit 100%
Well,
CPU,
Wolf,
but
I
I'm
love
down
that.
in
You
70
do-
now. I don't know what was causing the
Okay,
peak,
that's
but I found out I can, if I have all the guests in here, I can just close Video Ninja in the browser, and I think that actually freed up quite a bit.
Oh,
And your
Oh,
browser
nice.
source is in OBS, so just closing that. I mean, I'm
right.
down
Yeah,
at
you don't need that open at that point. You're
That's
right.
smart.
yeah, I'm down at 53
I
at
could-
the moment.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that it's definitely frame rate rise just went down a little bit, but it definitely still working really well. So I
Yeah.
can see this is definitely your stress. This is
Yeah.
definitely your stress level right here.
At the moment, it should be getting better because it's like CPU seems to be lower. I don't know. I'm also doing something which might be kind of silly, which is I'm capturing my second screen on my streaming PC right now. So that
Okay.
and this site here appears to be a pretty intensive one, so that could be part of the
Yeah.
CPU.
Yeah,
That like just moving that seems to be
Mm-hmm.
making things a little bit
Yeah.
slower.
Yeah,
this is good.
It was definitely running 30 frames. Now it looks like it's running maybe 20, 25. I think it's not bad.
You know, if
What browser do you use? when you stream,
I
like to
use
share this and
Chrome.
stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I used to use Chrome, and chat was telling me that that was causing my massive frame rates back like when I was using it, so I switched to Firefox.
I used to use Firefox. I might try it actually. That's a good
Yeah.
point. If it frees
Yeah,
up some
like
CPU.
yeah, like if you jump in the beginning of my stream, like when you hear music playing, that's Firefox.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm I have several windows and things open. That's part of the problem, and
Yeah.
so anything that gets me. I mean, Chrome used to be lightweight, but it's definitely gotten more bloated.
It's the
too
same
bad.
as Discord. Discord used to be really good with the CPU, but not anymore.
Yeah.
It kills CPUs now.
It's
Interesting.
it's almost like it'd be nice if there was a toggle where it's like I need lightweight or I need like feature rich, and it's just like
Yeah,
and you can just toggle
I wish there
between.
was days that you could kind of like go back to the more simpler times when it like where you don't have to have these crazy updates, but unfortunately they force it. Well, at least not for everyone else. For me, it won't update anymore. Like most of my stuff won't update anymore because I'm still on Windows 8.1.
Right.
Wow.
That's right. Well,
You got one last news. Do you want me to snooze it?
yeah. Maddie, I had to throw that out there. Maddie, do you stream, by the way? You've got an amazing avatar, so just wondering.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
And yes, I am definitely a fan of Secret of Mana. And yep, given the
cute.
Yep.
Yeah, just because of that avatar, I'm gonna follow.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you stream? And yeah, okay. I used to use Firefox all the time before Chrome, and I switched.
What made you switch over?
Used to stream back in the Splatoon 1 days. I was an old Splatoon 1 streamer too.
Hey, Splatoon 1.
Yeah.
Never played it. Didn't own a Wii. Still don't own a Wii.
There was a
Man, you're gonna have
time
to
where
do one last Splatoon 1 before the servers go down.
it's true. There was a time when
That's happening in 2
Firefox
months.
was yeah.
It's 2 months away.
That's right.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So man, we're gonna have to do some Wii U streams.
That'd be
We
fun.
gotta get the Wii U done.
But yeah, no, Firefox back in the day used to be solid, and then it was starting to get more bloated, and then Chrome came along, and everyone's like, "Oh, Chrome's the new hotness," and then I switched to Chrome, and yeah, but
And
anyway.
poor Internet Explorer is like internet.
Yeah.
It's just
So
way out there.
Toaster, I'm gonna choose you. You were the first in, so you get to be the first to choose. What type of a character would you like? Would you like a humanoid character, elf, something? I don't know. What do you think?
I was thinking dwarf. I always like dwarf.
Boom. So, what? Describe your dwarf. What do they look like? Roughly.
Red hair, long beard.
Okay.
Sometimes gold jewels in their hair. Not, but the clasps.
Ooh. Okay. Yep. I know what you're talking about. This doesn't have to be the actual character or not, but let's say
Yeah,
what
we
about
can
something?
pretend for sure.
Yeah. Maybe we'll like pretend with this guy. What do you think? This is
I figure you appreciate that, Madeline.
this guy right here. What color? You said orange hair, right?
Yes.
So something more like kind of going into. Oops, hold on. Oh, I know why. Because I gotta boost that up. Something more like that. What do you think?
Yep, with just the saturation down a little more.
Boop, boop, boop. A little bit like that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Perfect.
All right, we'll go with that guy there. And and then the reason that I was doing that. Oh, I wonder if there's a way to like. Oh no, never mind. I get myself distracted with things so often.
It's okay. It's a test.
That's true. That's exactly right. Okay. Krazer, if you are able to hop in and and be in the call on video, it would allow me to test the max, or not the max, but like it would help me test like having 4 people on the video. I don't know if you're able. And I'm just
You
gonna
might
say
have to be quiet because it's already like 5 a.m. for him, I believe, if not 4.
Is it really 5 a.m.?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah,
video,
'cause his
the video is what I care
so
about.
Chile's time zone alternates earlier than us. Like, especially even earlier than it did before because it's a new rule or law that they did last year.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
So like a one.
By the way, Memory, I did find your Pikachu.
Yay!
All right, let's.
I was doing a long search to try to find one of Kendra's Christmas gifts, and I like, oh, there it is. So found it in the process. So killed 2 birds with 1 stone.
Sweet.
So I put it over by mana stuff, so I now I know where it is.
Okay.
All right, I am.
But yeah, so like at one point, like Chile is like an hour ahead of you and I, Scoo, and then like we're in the same time zone, and then it's like now 2 hours or 3 hours, something like that.
Ah, that makes sense. That's crazy.
I know. I know. Every time I explain to my mom, she's like, "What do you mean?" It's like because Chile does it earlier than us, Mom.
Chile does it earlier than us.
It's crazy
That's
how
good.
that goes.
That's good.
Like we've been friends, like Chris and I are friends now literally since I started streaming, and you still got confused when I say it every year.
Oh, I gotta move this image a little bit, but you can see where I'm going with this. Oh wait, where did my mini go? Uh-oh, I think I put in the wrong thing. That's why. Ah, where'd my mini go? I lost my mini. Oh no, it's there in the.
By the way, man, there's something I'm gonna have to show you because I think it's something that you could really benefit from for your streams.
Really?
If you like it.
What is it?
We'll talk.
Oh.
That's the best kind.
Yes.
I like it.
I don't want to spoil.
Okay.
So, since we're kind of sort of talking about art stuff, man, I guess who streamed today?
You.
No.
Rage Paint Games. I like it. Oh man.
I know who you're talking about.
That's a
Ginny
good
Gravity.
Yes, no.
Was it Ginny
Yes.
Gravity? Because Ginny was telling she was here for a bit.
She's back to streaming.
That's so
okay.
cool. Yeah, she was here for a little bit at the beginning. I was super excited to see her. Toaster, this is a longtime friend that, yeah, she did all the emotes for us.
Yeah.
And
I showcased them, but my sub expired yesterday.
oh, that's okay.
But hey, I got a sub to Dash from Lethal, so thanks, Lethal. I never got to say it in Dash's stream.
I can show Mana's. Oh wait, nice. I can show up to tier 1s. So.
Yeah, I think I kind of like the overlays kind of that way.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, yeah.
It looks good.
And it should, if I just switch over, it should carry over to everything. I don't know if it'll look good. Let's try it.
Yeah, just try it, and then you can always work with it from there.
It works.
But yeah, I was telling Ginny about Mana Bean in the house.
Nice.
So she was excited to hear all that.
Looks good to me.
Yeah, that'll work.
Oh yeah, that looks really good.
It just will sort of carry over to wherever. So I have things kind of linked. That was sort of the idea. Make it a little bit easier.
Hey Toaster, what's Knuckles holding back there?
Nothing right now, but it's usually my Steam controller.
Ah, okay.
Oh, is it like the Steam with the discs, the old school?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
It's not interesting.
Hello.
Hello, Ryan.
Metal
Ryan.
Oh
my gosh.
300 bits.
Oh my gosh. I think Little Ryan Cluster wants a song. I think that's what that means. Whoa.
Thanks. That's generous.
Just know you got a minute and a half until I add mana.
Whoa. Okay, thank you. Little Ryan Cluster, thank you so much. That was so kind of you. Shoot. Wow.
All the love. Yeah, throw those potions. Throw those potions.
That's right. Oh my gosh. Do you want a song? Do folks want a little song? I don't know. Did Crazer
Let's
say
do
that?
it.
Is Crazer?
I could if you want
Yeah,
open my telephone,
I
man.
just texted in. She'll be in a bit.
Okay, cool. I just you can
Yeah.
give
I
them
could open
the
my
link and the password and all that.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't know
kind
how
of
to play it
interested
yet, though.
in testing that one more. This is fun, by the way. It's nice. It's just very chill, just hanging out,
Mm-hmm.
doing
Chill
whatever.
streams are always really fun.
I guess, yeah. Oh, and then we put Toaster was like getting perfectly positioned, and then a giant mana head went right over his face.
But Orion, I can only do that only once per stream. So if that happens, I can't do it again.
One
It's a
take.
one-time deal.
That's right. I have to go grab an
Fraser
instrument.
didn't for you
Oh, okay.
before, so yeah.
Oh,
I had a
okay.
feeling, so I text him.
Yeah. What
Here
kind
comes the ad.
of?
Ad break.
All right. The ads are going, so I'm gonna go grab a instrument, and I'll be right back. And if you want to talk amongst yourselves during the ad break, it will be in the VOD, but your faces won't show up. It'll just be this. So I'll be right back.
That's fine. I could always brag my automaton.
Oh, that's
I
perfect. I
want a
love those.
Curbatone so bad.
I got one.
I'm
Nice.
jelly.
Let me go grab it. I don't know if I'll open it right now, but I'll grab it at least.
Huh, weird. I don't have an ad. Maybe it's because I got a pre-roll ad.
Oh, it's possible you might.
Probably.
Come near my Kirby
Curbatone.
Now I'm wondering where my Steam controller is. Must be in the living room.
I would say I wonder where my keys are, but they're right next to my mouse.
We'll see if Mana wants me to open it. If he wants me to open it on stream, I totally will.
Mm-hmm.
But it's here.
That's awesome.
Yep, I got my own Kirby automaton, and it was actually a really good deal.
Nice.
That's good.
Where'd you get it?
eBay.
The worldwide garage sale.
Uh-huh.
Open it. Do you want me to put your the camera on you, Scooter, and you can open it?
If you want me to open it during the stream, I can. I just don't have any batteries for it right now because I see here.
Oh, I can give you some. I have some right here.
Here, I'll go ahead and you're on Candid
Camera. That's dangerous. Okay.
Wait, what? Really? It says there's still a minute left on my end.
Still says what?
Oh, you
It
are
says like
correct.
the ad break ends in a minute.
That's
like,
right.
What are you talking about?
Oh, well.
Welcome back, Mr. H.
I'll tune up, and you can, if you start showing off, whatever you want to do.
Okay, I can show him. There's my new Kirby automaton.
I'd read out Evie, but she's tired, and if I wake her, she will hug me.
I guess I gotta do it wide. That way you can see the whole thing.
Oh wait, they can't hear me. Darn it!
No, they should be able to hear you. Hi. There you go. I'm better at Shy Guy. There you go. That's right. That's accurate. I'm better at Shy Guy. Wow. Wow, wow.
How is it I'm just naturally good at Mario voices?
I don't know. I can't wait to mess with this thing, but I gotta get some AAA batteries for it. Yeah, so you do it better. I can still do Mario though. I got Mario down pat.
Yeah, no, I can't do Mario.
Hello,
I'm not gonna try.
How are you today?
And good to see you there, Mr. H. Welcome on in. We're gonna get a song here pretty soon, and we're also gonna get an automaton from Scooter. He's setting that up, so you get to see it.
Fortunately, man, I don't have the battery, so I can't play him.
Oh, but you can at least open it, show it.
Yeah, I can open it if you want. But yeah, here it is.
Yep.
Looking pretty. I think he was like $35.
Okay.
What is the best way to open this thing?
I think it was a stapled blister pack, right? If I remember. I think it was like they stapled it.
See, I don't like to like cut it up like crazy because I like to keep the packaging really nice. I'm just one of those people.
I was too. I had all my amiibo boxes for a long time until we moved, and I'm like, I need to get rid of them. I have a problem.
My link that Solid sent me is still in its box because I'm not going to open it.
Man, I take a guess. What is probably the one amiibo? I only have one amiibo that's open. All the rest of my amiibos are not open. Can you guess which one is actually open?
It's Bayonetta.
Nope, Bayonetta's still closed.
Banjo-Kazooie?
Nope, still closed. My favorite character.
I don't know.
Wait, what?
All-time favorite.
Huh? What?
Oh, it's
Not
Yoshi.
Bayonetta.
Yoshi.
No.
I knew that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yoshi. Yep, Yoshi is my only one that's open, and it's the Smash Brothers one because I also have the Yoshi yarn ones. I have all three of the color Yoshis. I just don't have the Mega Yoshi. I don't have that one.
Memory Martin, Mr. H wants to know when you got the avatar.
Yeah, so our friend Dio, his sister did this for me. I ordered it, it was either last year or the year before. I forget off the top of my head.
Very cool.
But yeah, I used to use it a lot, and then the bottlenecking started on my PC. And at one point, B2 was taking up a lot of CPU, so I had to take a little break from it. But now I'm back to using it.
That's
Very
fair.
nice.
Oh, I think
this is so cute.
Scooter's got it. I've got mine ready to give you the sound effects since you don't have batteries.
Okay. Yep, mine's open.
All right.
I'm so jealous.
There's your Kirby. There's mine. Look at them. I've got this bandage. I realize it's hard to play guitar and do this.
Crazy. Oh, yeah. Crazer's in the...
There we go. What did you say, Martin? Sorry.
Crazer's in the room.
Oh, okay. I'll add Crazer in a second. I will come back to the song once.
Yeah.
Once we do this, that way I know I'm keeping all of you. So.
Okay.
My guitar.
This is so cool. This is
I going crazy. I'm like, I swear I hear Crazer, but he's not in the call. I was like, what's going on?
Oh, can you hear him through Video Ninja? Is that why? That could be.
Yes, I'm hearing him through Ninja,
why.
and I was like, wait, I hear Crazer, but his icon's not in the call. What the heck?
I see.
It's 2:30. It shouldn't be that delirious.
You're delirious, just not that delirious.
Exactly.
All right. So there's that. Oh, and this will okay. So copy, boom. All right. And this will be good. Any green screen that people have, I can put a background for you on here. So
Yeah, Crazer has one. So.
Yep. I won't bother about it right now, but just for when we're playing the game, because I know like Metroid, for example, uses a green screen. So I'm like, yeah, I can do that.
Normally I use a green screen for this too, but like when I go to my talk scene, it looks weird that like it's just black around me. So I started using this.
Yeah, it's cool.
You just get to see my weird stuff in the background and ask questions.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to find the right screwdriver for this to put the batteries in because I don't know what kind of screwdriver.
It was weird that you had to like use a very specific screwdriver for that. I remember that. I was like, huh.
Yeah, because this one, I don't Oh, maybe. Maybe this one actually might work.
Oh, there we go. And then, let's see. Oh, what? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, this actually might work. This is the screwdriver that I use for my 3DS.
Hmm.
It's actually...
Actually, I wonder. I'm gonna try something here. Chroma key. Ah, beautiful. Just chroma keyed that right out.
I can't wait to get this thing working. I need to go buy batteries. Maybe I'll buy some batteries tomorrow for them.
So what this means? Oh, I got to do one other thing. Change his name here. Guess names. I know Crazer was not going to chat, so I'm not going to get the chat in here. Oh, anyone hearing Crazer on the stream though? Sensory, hello. Thanks for being here. Sorry, it is late.
No, he's texting me right now.
Okay. But you can't hear any voices in the stream because I don't know if I muted them. I thought I did.
It's possible you could have.
Oh, I hope no one is doubled up.
No, based on his expression, he's muted himself.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
I know his PNG tuber avatar very well.
Okay, that's funny.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's his like BRB.
Okay.
KREISER, right? Underscore.
Yes.
Underscore 7.
Yep, Roman 7.
Yep. Cool. I just wanted to make sure I had that right.
Yep.
Which means that we can go up here, and there's a Crazer who appears to be asleep. But there's a Crazer. Sensor, yeah, thank you for being here. We're just testing some stuff. It's, but I know you got to get to bed, so have a good one. Sleep well. And in the meantime, right now, we're sitting... It's pretty decent.
Speaking of a Crazer.
Now if I go to... Oh, is it waking up?
Why do I keep getting thrown into situations where things don't work? I now go to the freaking stream. And I'm...
Thanks.
And I was like,
That's
boy, I cannot wait till they tell me when I'm finally on the stream.
That's so funny. Oh, that doesn't work for poor Decaf Toaster. That's where I got to rethink how I'm gonna do the little avatars.
I'm like, okay, guys, when do we start the theatrical show? And they're like, you're on stage, and I turn around and everyone's just looking at me, and I'm like, I'm not supposed to be here. You know that, audience? This is their fault. The name is Mana. Blame him. It's his fault. Don't kill me.
It's usually my fault to be fair.
No, it's usually memories.
Ooh.
Hey Mana.
Yes.
Your contact panel, there's no interaction to go to your site. Like it says in it.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'll have to change that. I wonder if they disabled some stuff in there or something. Made it so that that doesn't work anymore. That is
Thank
very
you,
possible.
Madeline.
Harassing us on the camera.
It's Pingu!
It's who?
Pingu!
There.
Who's
That's,
Pingu?
yeah, look at that.
Ah! Crazer, he doesn't know who Pingu is.
Who is Pingu?
You know what that means, right?
What?
Tactical newt incoming! Newt!
So if I were to go,
We're gonna
like
newt your...
that.
I'm gonna stop that right away.
Oh, what happened to your?
Pingu is.
Why did your
no,
whole
where's the
thing?
picture?
What happened to your?
Put me behind the screen.
What? Why did it move?
There.
That's so strange.
Pingu
Oh, I know
was
why.
a stop motion animated TV show back in I watched it back in Hong Kong when I was a little kid.
So it's like an early 2000 or it's like a 90s show.
I was gonna say
know.
it's gotta be in '90s because I moved to the U.S. when I was 6. That was in 05.
Also, Mana, thank you very much for removing the green.
You're
I
welcome.
really
No,
appreciate it.
It was my pleasure. All right, we fixed the decaf
Also,
toaster.
may I ask?
Yeah, you can ask
What did
away.
I miss? Because I was lurking at one point because I was on something else.
We made
You.
Toaster's character, and that's it.
Yeah, that's
sweet.
honestly that's
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Mana, before I asked you a question, but it must have gotten lost in the whole chat, or you replied when I was lurking.
Sure.
Am I allowed, as an illustrator myself, to draw my own token?
I would prefer not. Yeah.
It's
I'm
good,
kind.
man.
I'm
It's good.
I'm trying to kind of keep like a. Even though I know you're a good artist and I totally get that. Well, let me think about it. My initial thought, I
No,
had
yeah,
thought about it before, and I was sort of
like-
like just to keep sort of it simple and kind of keep the theme and kind of keep a cohesion in the like. There's similar art styles and stuff, colors and things like that. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Mhm.
But we could talk about it a little bit more.
You know what? I could try imitating the style.
Let me think about that. And
thing.
if you get to it and you draw something up, just yeah, we'll take a look.
So when you say token, you're talking about like in Dark Souls, or
like
when
the little
in
characters
the love of
in the game.
heaven is there a token in Dark Souls?
like the keepsake.
Token.
Which one?
Like you know how when you create your character and you can choose like a keepsake.
That is your
and you-
gift. That is your starting gift. When I thought
Oh.
token, it was possibly the pendant, which is a specific item that is on the tooltip said to be a token, for travels, like a keepsake, and the token of piece that Petrus gives you, that is the coins from the land of outside of Lordran.
Okay, right now.
But yeah, basically I
I
meant a little character.
have to try and figure out.
Oh, I see.
We're
I got turned
definitely
into a
getting
flick.
closer
Oh,
to.
are you still playing Dark Souls 3, Gar? Cool.
Oh, that's what he's saying.
Also,
I
your
got
avatar
you.
looks cool.
Also, Mana,
Ish.
just so you know how hyped I was on the idea of this tabletop RPG thing, as soon as Memory told me about it, I immediately created a character, and I was talking about it like at least
We're
twice.
being raided.
Nice.
Rated.
And we're being raided.
Dash
guys.
Hello, Dash.
Dashing in
Weasel,
with a
you're in
Magnum
chat.
raid.
Thank you.
Welcome on in. I technically
Yes, Dash. With that
technically
Magnum
have
raid.
this
How
little
was your
thing.
stream, buddy?
I'm on Dash.
Poor
Sonic hit me, and now I got turned into Flicky.
Poor crazy, I get cut.
Yeah, poor Crazer.
Oh,
Only
my
because I did.
loaded voice. I am the stream.
When do you not just invite your voice when you're around me?
When I care enough
could make this.
to get out of my butt to do something to present myself, which is never. Do I look like a person who leaves their own house?
No.
Why would I show? Why would I leave my own space of visual media?
Thank you
I don't
so
know.
much for that raid, Dash. We've been talking about stream setups. This has been really good. This is a good stress test because it is telling me I may have to
ruining everything.
rethink something. I'm gonna try.
How's your CPU doing right now?
It's getting pretty high.
What's your percent?
Well, when the raid came in, all the animations and
Oh,
stuff,
there he
it
goes.
maxed out. So I'm gonna just see if I
Is it maxed
close
out?
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
And,
I don't know if Lethal came with your raid, Dash, but Lethal, thanks for the gift sub to Dash.
Oh wow! Oh my gosh!
so what were you playing, Dash? I didn't get a chance to see it. What were you playing?
I think it was something Star Wars. I don't remember. I got the notification. I
Republic?
just don't remember what it was. Maybe. I don't remember.
Man, it's a surprisingly
Older-
cold night
older lore?
tonight.
Yeah.
Reminder, it's summer here.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
really?
That's right.
Yeah, it's cold there.
See, lucky me, it was in the low 60s when I was closing tonight, compared to yesterday, which was in like the high 40s.
What does that mean in real units?
In real units.
I can't
They're
convert.
real.
I'm a dumb.
It's
I'm a
fine.
dumb
It's
North
fine.
American.
It's I just wanted to say that.
I know.
60 degrees in Fahrenheit. You know what? I'm gonna look this up because now I'm curious.
We're
Isn't
playing
like
Super Robot Wars
around
30. I
30?
was totally
It's
off.
not. It has to be like around 30.
I think that's
Like
right. 60 F in Celsius.
15.5.
15.5. Yeah, that's. Yep, 15.5. Yep.
15.5. I was far away.
That's
fresh.
there.
That's fresh. Yeah.
Such a pro over there. Just like I got this.
Halfway there, aka like halfway lost.
Yeah, the party is.
Oh, so may I ask?
You may.
Because I'm really into like the thing that, of course, besides like the when we're gonna meet, the setting, how it's gonna work, and all that. What I'm most interested is how if you guys are preparing already the characters, because I already saw a token, for the little dwarf guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering, do you guys have anything prepared, any character or anything?
You know me. The answer is no.
No.
I work for you sometimes, man. I know the answer is no.
Yeah, no,
anyone else?
I mean, I have characters, but I think that's sort of to be expected. I think it sounds like Toaster, you've got the idea of a general, like playing a dwarf. Yeah.
Yeah, I usually like to play as a healer. That's
nice.
my strong spot. I like helping others.
Right on.
Wait, were you the one who called dibs on the doctor right away as
Yeah,
mana opened?
exactly.
God bless you. I know this is gonna be good already.
Well, now I need to watch the VOD.
I also main Mercy when I play
That's
Overwatch.
exactly it, Dash.
Medic. Oh. And Dash, do you have anything? Wait, Dash, I meant to say Scooter. Sorry. Oh, my grandma.
I have. I didn't choose anything yet. No.
I just have one thing in mind for my character. So it's based of like a single clip that someone made a reference to something I don't know, but it's basically a very like stone face, you could say, like a very cold person who is very extremely socially inept, but is very good at making connections between concepts. So I think I'm gonna make him like a ranger that lives off the grid, and it's just like extremely awkward with words. Like for example, it would be like, I don't know, Mana, tell me like an item that we find, like an artifact.
Do you want me to actually give you a real one from here? Like a little spoiler?
No, not a spoiler. Random anything like, oh, we find a sword that looks like something, or
Sure. Well, I'll give you one. I'll give you one here. So, I will pull it up actually so that people can see it.
Okay.
Looking at the screen, yes.
This is a pretty fun one. So, wait.
Ooh, what could it be?
Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this one. Yes. Okay. This is a cool one. All right. I'm excited to show this one. All right. So, okay. Hold on. Should be able to show now. No? There we go. Okay. And here we go. This is the treasure. And the description, this is called Discretion. The sword's name is Discretion. The flavor text: walk softly and carry an invisible sword. This is a common-looking leather scabbard that can hold bladed weapons. Whenever a weapon is seated inside of the scabbard, the weapon becomes invisible, making the scabbard appear empty. When the weapon is removed, it becomes visible. That's the one right there.
If we what would my characters say if we came across this item, right?
Yeah. What would they say?
Like, let's see. Let me think a little bit. It would be something like, Like magical scabbard. I see. Concealing items. Stealth. A rogue's mission. Seems like this belongs to an old thief. Scoundrels. Scoundrels. It seems to be like a very common profession over here. Fashion. Maybe we should try getting using this to bring us more fortune.
I like it. Ooh, what
It's
is
something like this. He barely emotes, and it's because he's just really inept at talking.
I like it. I like it.
But it's very good at coming up with stuff in the spot for like what could be useful for the party.
Right on. Yeah, I like it.
And I remember when I was reading like the classes, I was like, oh, a ranger could be, because he's very like option minded. So he could be like a survivalist. You could see like trees, branches. We can use these for firewood. Crafting. We may get more tools if we use this same firewood. Seems to be a dry tree. This place would be safe. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it would be like, oh, do you have pets? No. Why not? They don't like me.
They don't like
me because he's so inept that he cannot get pets.
That's
He cannot
funny.
keep them around. They don't mind him, but they don't. They're like, yeah, he's just a weirdo.
He's just a weirdo.
I want to try something really quickly.
Please. Welcome in, Dash, by the way.
Dash is
Hello,
in.
Dash. Good evening.
Hi, Dash.
I have dashed in.
Yes, he has
Hi,
indeed.
Dash.
I like it. And I'm gonna just.
Toaster, I know that you're gonna appreciate this because you got Knuckles there in the background.
Mr. H, have a good one.
Yes. What if I call him Swoons
I
Magnum?
have my
Okay.
actually I have another one over here too.
Oh, that would be so dumb.
I am going to try.
I'm sorry, Mr. H.
Sleep well, Mr. H.
And then
Yeah,
Mr.
rest well.
H.
Yeah, good night and get some sleep.
Seems like Mr. H is his real name is Reginald Mason, or as we know him, Coldstone. Name is Coldstone, Ranger. I live outside the town. How do you do? Live. I want to make like this guys, like this archetypical guy with a very like imposing figure, like kind of tall, like has a very well-defined jawline. He always seems to have his eyes closed, and most of the time it's like, I don't want to talk to people. It's like I don't know how to do it.
I'm hopping out of the call for a second, and then I'll be right back in. I'm gonna just try something.
Okay.
Everything.
Good luck.
Okay, can you hear me? Oh wait, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Loud and clear.
No, I can't hear you.
Wait a minute.
I hear doubling.
The echo of mana.
Oh, Echo.
Is there an
Echoes of
echo?
Mana, the game. We came full game.
Hey,
Full circle.
Ricola.
Oh wait, I can do that. Okay, so this could work, but with one. Oh wait, this is
The
where
echoes of mana.
I could fix that by doing something else, which would be taking this. Hold on a second. Taking this. Yeah, I'm gonna unplug that. Let's see if this works. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
All right. And now you can hear the pretty birds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty birds.
I think, right? And then how do we have the okay, so we got that.
The pretty birds.
Pretty birds. All right. So you're a little quiet there, but I can maybe fix that like that.
The
All
bird
right.
is the word.
Everybody talk a little amongst yourselves.
No.
Fine.
I choose to not. I choose to be quiet. I shall not
Shut
engage in
down.
auditory communication.
Dash,
I'm
right,
sorry,
right,
Mana, but
please.
I chose to be very rude and not say anything.
I mean,
In the
okay,
process, you actually said something, though.
this is true.
Played
That
right
is
into
the
his
joke.
hands.
Look, I got my dice tray out.
I'm sorry.
Wow, almost as
I had to ruin your joke. Sorry.
yes, of course.
So crazy. What else did you do in Majora's Mask after I left? Or not much more.
I only unlocked the first owl statue of that freaking path to the mountains, and I got a bum bag. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you get the bomb bag and then I had to go, so I didn't know if you did anything else.
I'll
Yeah,
be playing
I was
my
streaming
first
early
Zelda
because
game soon.
Okay,
I was
so
streaming Majora's Mask. Sorry.
one of the reasons I was doing this is I wanted to see right now that, oh man, that may have helped significantly. Discord has been
know I should not
offloaded
do
now
memes.
to my gaming PC, which is what I'm actually running Discord on.
Oh,
Running Roll20 on and Discord. So like this computer that you're seeing in on this screen is now taking care of Discord, which means my streaming computer now went from like 95% CPU to like 55% CPU.
Sounds about right. I told you,
That'll do it.
Discord takes a lot. Discord takes a lot.
It really does. So that might be the way that we do it when we do our first session.
There you go.
Dash, I am curious to know, would you be willing to hop into a quick video call?
Sure.
I already shared everything.
How do I do that?
I
I'll,
shared it with you.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, just the video
And
ninja
type
link.
in that password.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
And there's the password.
Oh, Toaster, did you see what I was trying to show you?
What's that?
Hold on. I'll bring him up again. Since you're a fan of Knuckles and stuff, you should recognize him.
Yep. I was showing you my Sonic Underground, guys. From
Oh, I didn't get a
Denny's.
chance to see that. Hold on, let me switch screens so I can see.
Hold on.
All right, let me see.
Oh man, so cool.
Sonic Underground.
Love it.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that show.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about this Flicky is you can actually change it because it's a reversible plush.
Oh, wow.
And it can turn into a Robotnik.
Oh, that's fun. So you can pretend to free it.
Exactly. So you're actually trying to free it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm keeping it as Flicky though because I like Flicky.
Of course. Yeah.
I'm addicted to that game. That game is addicting, man. And the music's just so cute.
Yep.
What game?
Flicky. No. No.
Uh-oh.
No.
What's Flicky?
It's
Don't
not
make
an
me
option.
turn my camera into screen sharing of my capture card and I play some Flicky because I will do it.
What if you were playing Flicky right now?
I'll do it.
Go for it, Dan. Do it. Go for it. Why not?
Hold on.
Why not?
Let's do this. Let's do this. Hold
We're
on.
just testing. We're really
I
just
live
testing
under a
cameras.
rock.
Why not?
Don't be surprised that I don't know anything.
This hurts my soul.
I hear
Good.
doubling. Is that from Scooter or Minna?
What?
You're hearing
I hear
doubling?
doubling. Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, really?
Might be me.
I'm not hearing
Oh,
doubling anymore.
no, it's
What if
Dash.
if I mute myself? Does that help? Oh,
Yes.
I'm muted.
Yes, that's what it was.
Yep.
Oh, okay. 'Cause,
Hold on.
yeah, I'm muted.
What was
was
what was
easy.
it?
It was Dash.
Oh, in the thing. Gotcha. Here,
Yeah.
and then I can just mute. Yeah,
I
perfect.
know, because I know sometimes some audio can come out of Scooter's setup, so that's why I thought it was Scooter at first.
So if I unmute myself, does that problem still persist?
You don't have to do anything. You're in Video Ninja. I just muted you on there, and that was the thing. So as long as you shouldn't have to worry about it. So right. So now I'm gonna copy this, and I don't really have a place to put you, so we're just gonna kind of slap you on here.
That works.
We're just gonna slappy.
Yeah.
Happy slappy.
Make it work.
They're gonna
Alright.
just slap you in there. But yeah, I would
Alright,
totally
I'm
do that.
probably gonna have to get that watermark DLC removal before we start this, because that little fairy guy's bugging me.
I
I'm getting
have
on
it
my
cropped,
Elgato
so
right
it's
now.
not showing, but
There we go.
I'm getting on my Elgato right now.
Man, don't worry. I will turn you into that fairy, so you will always have it on the bottom of your screen.
Yay!
Just like my mod shoe.
Oh wait, is that fairy the watermark? I thought that was something
Yes,
you
it's
added.
no, that's
No,
that's
fairy is
YouTube's watermark.
Oh, I kept
no,
it
the
because
fairy
I
is the
thought.
watermark.
But here,
No,
That is supposed to be like the quote unquote punishment for not buying the full thing. But
I thought it
come
was
on,
just
it's
cute.
adorable.
I was like, all going for it. Like, yeah,
it
whatever.
is cute.
Yeah, there. Now I have you cropped in more, so it's not an issue. So, kind of have to. Oh, Sadie
A
Lady.
raid has just been initiated.
What?
All high-rank
That's
personnel,
Sadie Lady.
please
All the
report to the front
raids.
desk to start the welcoming transmission.
Speaking of, did I actually give a proper shout? Dash, thank you so much for that raid. I totally forgot.
Problem, yeah. Happy to do it.
I think you said it before he officially joined the chat.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And we also have Sadie Lady. What, Grazer?
Can I say something? Like after you finish, your whole welcoming to the Raiders and everything.
Oh sure, yeah. Here, I'll give a shout out to Sadie Lady, who that's right is playing Tears of the Kingdom, which is super cool.
Ooh.
And who happens to be one of my compatriots in Pathfinder with Gar. So, Sadie Lady, I thank you so much for bringing your community over here, and also to you, Dash. And for anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Mana, and today is kind of a test stream. I'm actually trying to figure out some of the things I'm going to be doing for a role-playing game that I'm going to be GMing. Sadie Lady, I'd love to have you join if you're interested. I'll give the brief spiel on that, but basically, for anyone who doesn't know me, I am oh, that's right. I forgot Scooter now is going to be playing a game. I am a clean streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro, unoriginal hardware, and indie titles. And thank you so much. Hey, that was well done there, Decaf Toaster. Look at that. And man, with friends like this, I don't have to do anything. It's awesome.
I got you covered.
But yeah, we're testing. This is a campaign that I want to, or not a campaign. It's not a campaign. I got to remember this. What I want to do is I want to do a series of one-offs. By the way, while I'm chatting, let's just go ahead and have Scooter be up here. Why not? Let's do it. We just watch him play Flicky.
Get some Flicky in there.
Oh wait,
yes.
Why not?
Hey, I think this might have been the game I was demoing for the thing that I got Mana.
Oh, really?
But like it was a different background. Like they were outside and like I had to bring stuff like to the nest. Huh.
I don't think that's the same game.
Well, it looked similar. It was like another bird, and like there were like
Well-
baby birds in the nest.
Well, this also looks like Mappy, and that doesn't make it Mappy.
Yeah, this is not Mappy. This is definitely not Mappy. But yeah, it's the same.
It is Flicky, very different.
Definitely. Well, I mean, the basic idea is you gotta save the chicks from the cats.
why can't I
Reminds me of Poyan. Or Puyan,
reset this
whatever.
easily? There we go. It was being very silly, so we went ahead and just fixed it that way. But
Perfect
yeah,
bonus.
so Sadie Lady, just to share what I'm doing here, I've got a I'm gonna be using the system that is called Quest, and Quest is a very sort of beginner friendly type of system. It's really cool, and I like it. Its emphasis is on storytelling. As you know, I don't get the mechanics as well. That's not my forte.
Oh, no.
So this just to give you an example of the artwork here from Quest. This is a little sample, and I love even the way they start here. Got a lovely little campfire, but then they have this. Welcome, friend. This is a special place, a retreat from your worries and obligations. Now close your eyes, take a deep breath, and open your mind. Ready? Let's begin.
I like that.
One of the coolest things about this system is it's very simple, and this is kind of the heart of it. This is what really sold me on it. It's 1d20 for everything. And you can see here, there's a scale basically. So if you get a natural 20, it's a triumph. You get some bonuses. A success is is 11 to 19. But 6 and 10, you succeed, but you have to also choose between two setbacks. 2 to 5, you fail and you have some kind of misfortune or counterattack, and 1 is a catastrophe, so you have a severe setback. I really like this. I think this is like such a cool system. Like, it's real simple.
I agree.
Yeah. I love this.
Specifically, what I like about it is if you think about it, basically a 6 through 20 is some kind of success, and again, like I think it was at 8 different options there are just success. 4 are success, but you have a setback, and only really 1 through 5 are outright you screw up. So I like that for a game where it's like it assumes like you're fairly competent, but you have a 1 out of 4 chance of things not going your way, and that to me feels pretty balanced for this type of game. One thing that always bugged me about the various powered by the apocalypse style games is it made sense for the apocalypse world style game where it's like you're living in apocalypse, and there I think it's like you roll was it like a D10, and it's like 10 again is that, or I think it's like 7 to 10 is an outright success. 5 or 6 is a success with some drawback, and the rest is all failure, which is like, okay, makes sense for a world that's ending, that like you're failing most of the time. But then they would copy that out for every game that used that system, and it didn't always fit for whatever game you were playing. Like, say, Dungeon World is supposed to be like this game, but with the Powered by the Apocalypse rules, which meant you were failing more often than not, which, again, depends on the type of game, but I like for this one that it assumes you're not just going to be failing your way through everything.
Right.
So,
Yeah. What is this, XCOM?
pretty much. Which again, for Apocalypse World, worked just fine. For all the games that copied, I was like, I don't know if these numbers bear out the fiction you're trying to sell here.
That makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Hey, I told you I'd put you in random places. So
there I am.
There you are.
Perfect.
Just pop you in there, and well, you know what? We gotta. I don't know. Maybe we'll just rotate you, put you right there.
Ooh, no. Hold on, gotta.
Yeah. Oh, careful! You're falling. You're falling.
The page marker.
Wrong way. There we go.
There we go.
Hold on to the
Oh,
edges there. Okay,
goodness.
I got it.
Okay. All right. Here. Yeah. Just put you up there for a second.
There we go.
We had the page marker Magnum.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly it. I suppose I forget how do you actually just rotate like a little bit. Like you can kind of like start doing dash. It looks like you're falling.
No.
Oh no, I'm tipping.
He's listing.
Hang
He's
on.
listing.
Gotta hold on.
Oh boy.
Hang on for dear life over here.
Oh no.
Don't worry. This ship has self-establishing.
I'm losing my grip. Oh no.
Oh, there he went. Dang it.
Oh,
Poor
that's
Dash.
So close.
Could have been a contender.
Swoons down the
I got a
page.
little
It's
bit
like,
of
"Don't
rope.
worry,
I
guys,
got a little
think
bit of
you're
rope.
gonna-"
Okay.
I got a little rope. It's coming back.
I'm in my way.
I'm fishing you up. Reeling you back. There we go. Just slap you right there. All right. Perfect. And
guys,
told
I
you.
just crawled my way in, and boy, my arm's tired.
Oh man, yeah. I told you I didn't have everything fully set up for 5 players.
We're doing good for figuring it out on the go.
We sure are. I wonder if I could do this. Slap that down. Hey, there you go. Now we got there. Boom. That's how I'll do it. You know what?
Yeah, just slap it on it.
That'll work.
Perfection.
And we'll have
There
Flicky
we
down
go.
in the bottom. Actually, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Round 13 right now.
Oh man.
And it's getting even harder.
So it looks
Yeah.
like I'm
I'm
sitting
throwing
now.
lipstick at a cat right now. Okay. Okay. Well, that's interesting. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I know why. Hold on, I can make this a little bit better if I close this. And I might look into Firefox for sure. But
Yeah, that might help you.
I got you. I got you covered if you want Firefox and Mem. I need to give you the ad block.
Yes, you do.
it looks like we're hovering right now around maybe. I don't know. We're getting high in the
We're getting what?
We're getting high in the CPU usage right now. It looks
okay.
like 90% at the moment with everything going on. So that tells me that probably what I ought to do is think about. I mean, this is probably this is going to be the limit in terms of how many people I can have in the stream. Realistically.
Right.
So,
Right.
but that's
Makes
good to
sense.
know. This is good to know. But yeah, no, we're showing the system here for Sadie. There are, I mean, eventually there's other things I could do, and there might even be some other ways I could eke out some more performance. But I didn't want to overcomplicate things, so if I can brute force it, I'll make it work. That's sort of my idea. But anyway, let me get rid of that for a second. So yeah, so Sadie, this is a really cool system, and character sheets and things, and inventory is really nice. You can just carry 12 items, boom, you're done.
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, it's simple, and then like your character profile is literally just like a one pager. Like actually, I have the character profile right here. This is it.
Hey, Mana,
Yeah, what's up?
you know how this system has no money, right?
Right.
I'm gonna give my character 12 bags of coins.
You can. You totally can.
12 bags of money. I'm gonna call it money. It's like money doesn't exist, but you can have item.
Yeah.
I have 12 money.
You can.
You can imagine. I can just imagine the designer just looking at me with murder
But
eyes.
money doesn't work here. Only Republic.
Holy shit.
That's right.
Guess what the money is? Fella?
It could be a weapon. You just whack people with it.
It's a big bag. It's a big bag of money.
That's
Trade
right.
money. Trade money. It's accepted everywhere. You accept swords. Bag of swords.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
they're just big hardened butter socks.
Would you look at that? We have a trader for that.
That's funny. Yeah. So one of the cool things about this system that I wanted to show Sadie real quick is on this, like this is your character sheet. And so when you're creating a character, you're basically almost like doing like a Mad Lib style thing. You just basically put in some details here. And then if this was a physical thing, you would just keep this and you'd have your health points, your action points, or adventure points, they call it. And then your personal inventory, 12 items. And just that's your sheet. You're done. And the health points, you start with 10. You can never gain more than 10 health points. So throughout the course of the game, you have 10 health points, and you can lose some and then recover some and all that, but you can never get more. So it's a very kind of simple way to think about health. Like, and I think it makes sense. Like, if health, I mean, yes, I suppose you could like do things to boost your ability to take damage and things, but like at the same time, when you think about health, it is a scale of 1 to 100. Like you're either alive or dead, and somewhere in between.
Right.
And then action points would be what you use for special skills and things like that.
Like
that, right, Sadie?
I just realized that I came up with a system very similar to this. Anyway, continue.
No, I think a lot of homebrew games kind of do this sort of thing. Yeah, right. Yeah. Exactly, Sadie. Yeah.
I had.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Go ahead, Crazer.
I had come up with this for an idea for an RPG, for a video game, that a JRPG that you can deal, damage in the thousands of, digits like in Final Fantasy, but the damage cap is 10% of the target's max HP.
Oh.
So nothing can be insta kill. Everything has 10 chances to fight. It's like the opposite of this one that you're you're capped at 10. So if something deals 10, you are out of luck. No, this one is like, this one deals 10, but I have one at 10 HP. Okay, so you only dealt 1. It's
Right.
like completely opposite.
Yeah, no,
I want people to be able to slap each other for long.
But what I'll show you. This is a cool thing.
On.
This is actually within Roll20.
But will your heart go on?
Oh no.
My heart is still going. I can keep going.
Oh,
my heart will jump out of the chest and keep fighting.
Okay, so let's come up with this. So we're like creating a character, right? So boom. So character sheet. When you create a new character, this is actually within Roll20 now. Somebody made a sheet. This all is fillable, so you can just do this. So character creation is so simple. It even has little things. So it's like name, pronouns, or what you want to be called, sir, things like that. Age, I stand however tall, however many feet. I'm the party's, what's the role? When people first see me, they notice and then distinctive feature, 3 distinctive features. They kind of suggest in the game that you do something from the body, the face, and then like your demeanor. You wear, what kind of style. You move with what, grace or clumsiness. I'm from, what's your home, where your people are known for, what kind of community aspect is there. I believe in, and then there's an ideal, but my flaw gets in the way. I dream of, boom, and then you have some notes. So this is your profile right there. Your abilities you keep track of here, and then your inventory you keep track of here with 12 slots. You just type them in. So such an easy character sheet, and because the whole system's a D20, this right here will roll your D20 for you, and you could do that from your character sheet as well, and it'll even show you on the character sheet or on the sidebar on the it'll give you the ranges for what is a success, what's a failure, all that. So if you forget, it's right there. Every time you use that button, it'll roll it. To roll, it'll show you right there, which is really cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so I like that a lot. It's a good system. Scooter's over here just playing Flicky more.
I'm surprised he's still playing Flicky.
Round 25.
It's a good game.
On a roll, man.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I mean, it's fun to hit cat with a lot of random objects as a bird. I mean, what's going to be more fun? Nope. Well, that wasn't. It happens. I don't know why this game is so addicting. Help me, I might have a problem.
That's me with Pikmin 4 right now. I'm not even joking.
Great.
I haven't tried Pikmin 4 yet.
It is so fun.
Bad kitties.
I'll show you real quickly too. Like this is the roll that we just did. So there is it's result 17, and then it shows you 20 as a triumph, 11 to 19 success, 6 to 10 tough choice, 2 to 5 failure, 1 catastrophe. So it's just real nice. That shows that. I know it's kind of small right now at the moment, but you get the idea.
Read the dice pretty clearly.
26. 26.
26. So well, anyway, everybody who's here now, I appreciate you being here. Basically, the last thing, because there are some people who maybe didn't see all of this, but if you don't know what's going on, I'm testing the stream because I have new internet, fiber, but I don't have the mesh network set up correctly, so I'm running wire from one of the things in the mesh network, so I don't have my full speeds. I'm only basically 100 up and 100 down. And Gar takes full credit for me being a GM, 100%, and you should.
Yeah.
And you should.
Nice.
I have no problem with that. Gar honestly was the one to finally be like, you should do it. And that inspired me a lot. So
Thank you, Gar.
yeah. Thank you very much. And Sadie says, fiber, that's so nice. Yes, it's awesome. So yeah, we're doing I'm
You
gonna
guys are making
probably
me
the
so
first one's
jealous.
gonna be.
I'm just sitting here with the 10 upload. I'm like, yay.
Hey, I was at 20, so. But yeah, we're probably gonna
That's
do
not
that Monday
better.
one. Oh, hey, question.
Answer.
Okay, so I have a thing. So I'm gonna send some links in the chat. But if people want to play and participate in this, I do have a link. You can basically paint in the times that you're available. I'm hoping what this is going to be. It's going to be a series of one shots. Actually, is the way I'm planning on doing this. And so you don't have to commit to a campaign. This is not a campaign. It's very lighthearted, small stories. It's going to be very easy to jump in and jump out. There'll be interconnectedness between the different one shots, and the world will evolve based on what people are doing. But you don't have to commit to a long campaign or to be there every time. It's just going to be, this is complimentary. Like Gar's got a epic campaign. This is like little, just fun little experiences and
Mini short.
short little experiences. Yeah. And so if people want to join in any of these, I'm trying to just grab the link from this Twitter here. Why can I not just grab the link? Come on. There we go. Copy link. So if you want to join in, more information's here, and also a link to the area where you can paint your availability, and I'll post that one too. That is this. I love the Sonic characters just going off. Like super.
They're all
like Knuckles. I was like Knuckles. So the Wendy
Tails was always
there.
my favorite. Tails is my all-time favorite.
I think I have to go with Tails. I like Tails a lot.
Tails.
But
Shout
yeah,
out to player twos out there.
Miles.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the truth.
Well, I mean that's true because I also like Luigi better than Mario. So that's true. Maybe I was always meant to be a player too.
No shame.
So the
Someone please bust in a rhythm rap.
just
Well,
to
No, it's too late for me. It's too late in the evening.
just to wrap up the
Oh my
the
lord!
thing
It's
about
5
this.
a.m. for me.
I'll think of
Oh.
something. Metal Ryan. I'll think of something.
Memory Martin,
Yeah, I
would you
gotta-
mind giving Sadie Lady a link to Discord, please?
Yeah.
And then
It should be still in our MetaMod chat.
I had a brain for a second.
yeah, that's right.
You should be able to find it under pins.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was the one that pinned it.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's
you
true.
were.
For that specific reason.
Duh.
So anyway, yeah, this game is going to. It looks like our first session is probably going to be January 15th. I want each session to be 2 to 3 hours. So I give an hour for flexibility to finish up a story. So I'm going to aim for each experience to be 2 hours, and then I want that extra hour just in case, we're trying to wrap something up. People are really engaged in one aspect, but we haven't really resolved the story. That's kind of my thought. So the 15th is when most people said they were available. It looks like I want to try to get basically people in there if they can the whole time, Looks like though, and I wanted that 3-hour slot. This is only 2 because I went 6 to 8. It looks like from 6 to 8, myself, Dash, IO Little, Crazer, and Memory Martin are available. And then at 7:30 is when Decaf Toaster becomes available. So my question is, could we go an hour later? Would you, like Dash and Memory Martin and Crazer, would you be able to go to that 9 o'clock, 6 to 9, if the game went a little longer?
Let me go check.
6 to 9 would be 9 to 12 for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me double check. I gotta see if I work on the 16th.
I
that's
could
the
maybe make
15th.
that work.
That's the 15th.
You marked you in the calendar. It said up to what was it? I think it was like 3 a.m. for me.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
currently 5 a.m. My answer is yes.
okay. Because my thought is again, I'm aiming for 2 hours. So if we start at 6, I'd be trying to aim to wrap up at 8. But if we need to go a little bit longer, I just want to have
I
that
can tell you
flexibility.
this right now for me,
Yeah, I can
man,
do it.
DJing and stuff like that. I wouldn't be able to start at least until 10 my time, which would be 7. So,
I literally marked the entire calendar screen.
Nice.
And I actually just got added on a gig for every other Thursday, so I just added a new one on.
Well,
So
no
basically,
worries.
how my schedule is.
I'm gonna bounce around
So-
times. I'm gonna try and do maybe
Okay.
some morning ones too, on like
Sure.
Friday mornings. So, maybe I'll get some of the people,
I
our
can
European
actually do a
friends,
Friday
and
morning.
yeah,
I can actually do a
That's-
Friday morning because he goes to daycare, so I could actually do a Friday.
What
That'd be
time
great.
Friday morning?
probably it'd be like I could even be like 8 or 9 a.m. Pacific time. So
Yes,
like
that would be
that'd be
about
around
noon
around noon for you.
Oh,
yeah.
that probably. Okay, I'm going off of the assumption that I'm going to be working the same Wednesday, Thursday, Friday with my other job. I won't know until this coming Friday. So I'm going to say that's not going to work for now, but I will find out.
Metal Ryan Cluster has to
Oh.
go, and I wonder if Metal Ryan Cluster would like a lullaby before heading to bed. Since that was
Oh, Mana.
yes, Crazer.
What time did you say in the morning, Friday?
I haven't figured that one out yet for sure. I have to see who's available, and at what times. But I do
Okay.
I do want to do. So right now I just tried to look at availability for my evenings, but my next round I'll do Friday mornings. So
Okay, just checking because I think your morning would be my lunchtime, so I think I couldn't at that time. Just wanted to check that out. Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, Crazer does sleep in, so evening's probably better for him.
That's fair. Well,
I don't sleep until dawn. That's the thing.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons are usually pretty good because that's when he goes to daycare, and I don't have DJ until that evening. So.
And Toaster, I would maybe chat with you and see if maybe you could start a little earlier, or if you wanted to, jump in for just that last hour or something like that, or potentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk with Mama Toaster. She might be up for the 6 p.m.
Okay.
I was just being safe for now.
Yeah.
But it's subject to change for sure.
I like that, Mama
No worries. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, if you find out more, just let me know. I'll probably right now I'm tentatively thinking that's our group. So basically everyone here plus IO Little. If I got to reach out to IO Little, but oh, and yeah, it's us
Yeah.
and IO Little. That's right.
Message me, Mana, and then we'll work it out, and you and I can text each other about it too.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. So sorry. That's. I thought there was one person here that might not. Scooter may not be able to be a part of it. So we would maybe replace Scooter with IO Little.
If you're starting at 6 your time, that's 9. I'm still closing up from DJing that night, so I wouldn't get here until probably about 10.
So we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll do the Friday morning with you, which would be nice because I don't know that I'll have. I know Rem and Harem might be interested, and maybe I can.
Oh, Harem would, yeah.
Yeah. But I got to give a lullaby to Metal Ryan Cluster, so you're welcome to hang out if you would like whilst I do that, or if you need to get going, no problem too. I'm going to switch the scene over to just me here, and again, thank you, all of you, for helping me test the stream tonight. And yeah, again, if you want, you're welcome to stick around, and then at the very, very end, I'll do some goodbyes. Or if you need to get going, I will totally understand. I am gonna mute all of your beautiful voices, though. So
Came back just in time, though.
Yep. All right, there we go. And let's sing a little lullaby. I like to turn that, shut that off. There we go. Lullaby for Metal Ryan Cluster. Okay. What are we gonna do? I've got a bandage around my finger that makes it a little tough, but oh, I wish you a quiet night. Oh, I wish you a quiet night, Meadow Ryan Cluster. Meadow Ryan Cluster. Thank you all for coming and testing the stream. I really appreciate it. You know what I mean? Oh, all my friends of Mana, thank you for being here. So I wish you a good night as I leave your sight. Oh, please, please sleep good. I knew that you would. Your friends of Mana. There you go. All right. Oh, Maddie, thank you. All right. That right there. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. And with that, I think. Oh, you're all kind. I've unmuted y'all.
I'm free.
Yes,
Yay.
that's right. Oh man, I guess you could say that we had a little bit of music hype, even though it was a
Yes, we
chill
definitely
music,
had some music hype.
chill music hype. Wasn't quite. I
Still
mean,
counts.
it was. I wouldn't say we were breakdancing, but
No.
but they were
Speak
sweet
for
tunes.
yourself.
they,
Speak for yourself, man. Breakdancing to classical music, chill
Yeah.
music.
We could make
Yeah,
it
that's
work.
that's the way to do it these days.
Yeah, we could make it work. Totally.
Into the lo-fi mosh pit.
The lo-fi mosh
When I was DJing for the New Year's Eve party, I had people dancing to "Old Lang Syne" when I was playing that.
Nice.
And it wasn't a traditional dance either, but I'm sure there were some other things involved.
Oh man. Well,
It was fun though.
Dash, I don't have a screen label set up for you at the moment. You're just the full screen right now because I was lazy.
Oh my.
Tell us
Hello,
about
everybody.
yourselves. Shout yourself out. Give us a little info and yeah.
You got it. Well, I'm Dash Magnum. I am a family-friendly-ish, try my best streamer. I mainly stream a variety of sci-fi games like Star Trek Online, Star Wars: The Old Republic, or like I was playing tonight, Super Robot Wars 30, a giant fan fiction crossover of a whole bunch of various mecha anime. And yeah, so if you want to check me out, my days sometimes get mixed around, but usually I'm either Monday, Tuesday, or occasionally Fridays when either Monday or Tuesday gets bumped.
Sounds
So
good.
yeah, check me out at Dash Magnum.
Thank you so much. And because
Twitch.
this wouldn't show up if I did it on his, there you go. That's the. Did it
There
show
you
up?
go.
There we go. That's it. That's the one.
There we go.
That's the one.
Much appreciated.
Absolutely, Dash. And let's go to Grazer next. Grazer, you're up.
Oh my. All right. So, big disclaimer: I'm not family friendly in the slightest.
Yes.
Very welcoming though. You come talk to me. I'm gonna talk to you about anything, as long as I don't get bored of it. But we can always talk about anything out of everything.
In both English and
that's-
Spanish.
Yeah, both English and Spanish. I mostly do, streams about chill stuff, challenges. Mostly I draw honestly, and as of late I've been working on videos that are about, game design analysis and that sort of stuff.
Nice.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, Crazer. And Memory Martin, you're up next.
I had a feeling. Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are having a good evening, day, whatever time it is for you. I'm Memory Martin, autistic variety streamer. I'm mostly family friendly, like 95% family friendly.
The
Almost
rest
crazy.
is me.
Yep, the rest is crazy. I play a lot of RPGs and JRPGs and cozy games like Animal Crossing. And one of my resolutions this year is to actually get back to doing autism article readings this year once a month. You can mostly catch me on Saturdays. Any other day, it just depends on if I'm free. Because now I'm gonna go back to working 2 jobs, starting next week. Yes, next week.
Oof. Wow.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much. Let's head on over to Scooter.
All right, sounds good. Hello, everyone. I am Scooter1029, about to be switched over to Chase and Scooter. I know you've been asking me when's that going to happen. Just been really busy as a dad, and the DJ gigs I have actually piled up a lot the last few weeks, so I haven't had much time to get everything. So while everything was going on, I was kind of prepping things right now. So I'm hoping that there will be a stream this weekend because I did make a promise to you that my first stream under my new name is going to be a Zelda game, and you guys had the poll. You guys chose Wind Waker.
Yay!
Good
Wind Waker has won.
choice.
So I will play it on the Wii U because I do have that game.
Nice.
Yeah, Scooter 102089. I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss it. But man is always welcome to do it anytime he wants.
Aw.
Seems good.
Permission.
Thanks.
But yeah, I'm excited for this new change. Secretly, not really a lot is going to be changing because it's still going to be me. But I guess the best way to say it is 80% family, 120% friendly, with 200% total fun. So if you like a lot of random content and you like to see just random times I go live, that's pretty much what you get to see. 'Cause like I said, probably about 50, like I guess 75% of the time, I have no clue what I'm going to stream until about the next 30 minutes before I'm about to stream.
That's
So
fair.
if you want to have a good as guest as I do, please come by, and I would appreciate your support. My goals for this year is to try to reach 2,000 followers. I'm at 1,600 right now, a little over 1,600. And my other goal is to become a Capcom creator. That's my resolution for this year.
Neat.
So I hope. So those are my 2 goals.
Nice.
But I would appreciate your support, and I would love to get to know you and talk a lot of random gaming for you.
Awesome. Now, Decaf Toaster, talk about yourself. Promote anything you'd like to promote. Say, give us some final words for the evening. Like a true streamer.
Decaf Toaster. I'm not currently a streamer, but man has all of the faith in the world that I will be one day. I'm new to this community, and so far I am absolutely loving it. So if I were to give a recommendation, it would be to hang out here. You'll find me here a lot. And when I'm not here, I'm just hanging out with Mama Toaster and Mini Toaster. And if I'm not doing that, I'm playing lots of DOS games and early 2000s games, just enjoying my time I have at home with them.
Aw, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I am so glad we connected through December. It's been awesome getting to know you, Toaster. So I'm looking forward to playing some role-playing games with you, too. It's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Well, everyone, I guess is the first stream of 2024. Even though it was a test stream, I'd say it actually was one of the best streams that I've done in a while. It was just nice to hang out, super chill. So, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
You could say it's the best one of the year.
That's it. That's it. Everyone, do good, be well, stay safe and healthy, and we'll all catch you next time. Bye-bye. Woo!
Have a good one.
Bye.
Everyone make noise. Wee! Good night. Wee oo, wee oo, wee oo.
Wii U is a good console.
Maddie says it's the best stream of yours I've ever seen.
Call an ambulance. Wii U, Wii U,
That's
Wii U.
funny. It's a good point. Maddie's new, so it's the first stream, or it's the best stream that Maddie's ever seen me do. So right, it's all
Well,
good.
there'll be plenty more.
Those first impressions.
Well, wait, there's more.
Oh,
Sadie,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
so cute.
What else you get?
You know what? Guess what we get
What?
to do? We get to
What?
actually, while we're on this screen, let's just let's change it, because turns out you get to see something kind of cool. Gar is currently streaming, and Gar has a new thing. So everybody.
I was gonna say, there's Gar and there's Rusty.
Oh man, I didn't even look. Gar
there
had said
is
hi,
Iron.
and I assumed so. We'll get Rusty next time. But everyone, we're heading over. Let's raid. It's a mana splash raid. We're gonna send those mana potions. Maddie, you've got some, so you can send them.
Yep.
It's a
Enjoy some Dark Souls 3.
raid. Yeah, very
Good
cool.
boy.
Well, Gar is the inspiration for, some of the inspiration. All of you actually, but yeah, for doing this GM. Or this guiding with the quest system. So let's do it.
Absolutely.
We're raiding. I'm hitting the big button now. Mana Splash Raid.
Hi.
Boom.
Bye.
Boom. The raid is initiated, and I'm stopping the stream.